Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Hartlepool United Career Mode. This is Season 8, Episode 10, also known as the Season 8 finale. We'll be finishing the season up today. I'm not 100% in terms of wellness, but I'm better than I was the other day. So I want to get this done. I want to get, hopefully, a Premier League title. If not, I want to get top 4 secured. Obviously, we're in the title race, but there is a few teams around us that could cause carnage. It could be a bad day at the office. But anyway, 4 games left to go. If you didn't see last episode, I was very much under the weather, worse than I am now. I probably shouldn't have recorded it, but I wanted to get one out before New Year, and then I put the upload date wrong, so it didn't go out until New Year's Day anyway. But anyway, those are the results for the 3 games we played. We drew 2-2 to Chelsea, which I argue we should have won. We lost 3-2 to Burnley, which I'm not even going to talk about because we definitely should have won. And then Brighton was just a good. I mean, we should have won that as well, but it was a good game, and I'll take the 1-1 draw there. Heading into May, then we've got 4 more games to see if we can win the Premier League title, but none of them are easy. We've got Wolves to kick off with. They've been a problem all season. We've got Nottingham Forest away from home, which is always tough to travel to. We've got Spurs, who are our main direct rivals. If we don't beat them, we don't win the league at this point. Because I don't think they're going to drop points now between now and the end of the season. And then we've got Newcastle away at St James's Park. So it's not going to be an easy ride. It's not going to be an easy roll here. But what I do know is I'm going to give it my all, give it my best, and see where we end up at the end of this season. Of course, we'll be clearing up the rest of the season as well, all the other leagues and everything like that, and moving into season 9, where we need to make some world class additions if we are going to be in with a shout of winning the Champions League. Now, I've obviously got some on the scout list here. There's some we've been looking around at. Obviously, the first man I think will come in will probably Valentin Favre. First of all, he's probably going to be the Carpenter replacement. Still got good growth on him, and might actually be a better player. I mean, Carpenter should be good with the stats he has, but it just seems like we've hit a brick wall with him. We've got some other players in here as well. None that we're definitely going to sign, but there's some talents in here. We're kind of looking at most OP free agents as well. So I was just kind of looking at them. But we're not going to sign all of them because that'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous to sign all these kids. But I will take a look at signing some of them. We maybe even go for João da Silva, but he costs a lot more. He's a Ronaldo regen for anyone who's uninformed. So we'll see what we're at by the end of the season. Fradachoa still looking decent as well. Maybe bring him back. Prieto, I would like to bring in. It also depends on what budget we have next year. But we've got quite a lot of free agents ready to come back if necessary. But we are going to see out this season. What's up, Vamps? Welcome, mate. But we're going to see out the rest of the season and see if we can win the Premier League title. There's 2 chances. But we do have to beat Spurs in the games that we play them, or the game that we play them. I'm trying to remember who they have on their running. So Spurs have Burnley. They also have Manchester United. That could be a stumbling block. Would like to imagine if Man United help us win. Team I support. That'd be great. They've got us obviously, and then they finish off their season against Bournemouth. Right. Okay. How's the prawns gone down for you? They're going down well. Probably not the greatest thing to get when I'm still recovering from illness, but there was like 4 sandwich choices maximum. So it's kind of like I just picked the best out of a bad bunch, really. Arsenal have Forest, Leicester, Newcastle, and they've got Wolves. So Arsenal have quite a tricky run-in, but then again, so do we. And I don't know if we should count Chelsea in this title race, but just for completion, I'll see their run-in as well. See what they've got left. So Chelsea have got Luton, Man City, Bournemouth, and Everton. Right. Okay. Right. That's not too bad then. So let's see what we can do. We'll give it our all. We can only give it our all. To be fair, looking at the objectives, we've not done them all badly. Win 2 seasons, increase your club worth. We've done that, and we've done the 7 games without defeated home matches. We haven't done the youth development objective, which is ironic to be fair, because that's the whole point of the series. But none of the players are good enough to break in, so it makes sense to not have that done. Signed 3 players born in Asia. I purposely ignored that because there wasn't any good regens besides the Heung-min Son regen. Financially, it's done. We know that. Premier League, we have to finish in a Champions League spot. We are finishing in a Champions League spot. We could secure that today with a win over Wolves, but we could win the title as well potentially. Win the FA Cup, yeah, that's not happening. We got to the round of 16 and we got knocked out. I can't remember who by, but we'll see that at the end of the episode. And then continental success, we don't have any, but we might have some next season. In fact, if we beat Wolves today, I believe that secures it, doesn't it, mathematically? So there you go. That is where we're at. That is where we're at in this series. Into the pre-match press conference then. Surprised to consider it's only 20 past 2. I expect Chelsea to be sold out by 5. Yeah, it's. I don't know how it's. I don't know why it's so bare because well, I suppose it's only just been New Year. Probably haven't refilled since New Year yet. They probably haven't stacked the shelves again. We definitely qualify now. It should already be settled. I thought we would have done that against Europa League spot. Excuse me? Champions League. We should have done that against Brighton or Burnley. We should have beaten one of those teams. What's up, Soulbolt? Welcome to the stream, mate. How will you approach today's game? We'll put the effort in, obviously. Could complete that Asian one by signing just terrible free agents like pennies. I was thinking that, but I already did that for objective earlier in the save, and I don't want to just sign stupid players. Although then again, we could just get it done, couldn't we? Maybe I will do that. A big game, Hull win. I think we're ready to win this. You know what, we'll just do the Asian thing just in case something goes wrong with the manager rating. We'll get the Asian players in. I was just going to ignore it, but we might as well do it. There's no harm in doing it. Right, transfer hub. I did have the South Korean regen here. It was obviously Heung-min Son's. He's now gone to a club, so we will be avoiding him, unfortunately. So Young is now at Toulouse. So we will. I'm just gonna go find right Asian countries. Let's just go. Let's go to the biggest country there is, and let's just bag some free. First 3 free agents on the list are gonna get a spell at Hartlepool. We are gonna get rid of them, obviously, but. Just find some funny names. I will try. Let's see what we've got. I don't want to say their funny names by sounding racist either. That's it's a grey area now. We'll just get it. I'm just gonna get 3 random ones. Because it just gets the job done, doesn't it? See if there's anything in Japan. Find some funny names or try to. I could. I will try. But I think this actually might be a decent player. Kento Endo. Might not be bad. I try to think of Japanese players who might have retired. And if they've got any good regens. Because the only one I can think of off the top of my head, obviously, is Heung-min Son's regen from South Korea. Or is it Korea, Republic of Korea in this game, isn't it? Be on the R then. And then special. Not really. Any interesting names? Not really either. We'll just get the 3 that I've put on the list. Endo looks pretty good. Obviously for our level now, he's not going to get in ever, but in terms of just randomly, let's just secure these then, get the objective done. Prospect, obviously. Sure, release clause. I mean, I'm not gonna use him, so that's Endo in. He actually doesn't look awful, but we're too far deep in this career mode now for him to have an impact, unfortunately. 69 rated, 80 years of age. Might have stumbled upon a gem there. Wei Sheng Chi does not look great, but it's fine. We're just doing the objective. I was just going to ignore it, but it's better to have it done, isn't it? And the other guy wanted 6k, so I'm assuming he'll want around 6k as well. We'll put 6k on the table, see what he says. He's fine with it. I'm still eating my sandwich, partly as well. And then Huzu. I don't know what this guy offers, but bring him anyway. He gets that thing done. I should have done it at the start of the season and probably brought in the Son regen when he was a free agent, but it's not a big deal really. And Huzu comes in as well. Throw money at him, yeah. The chance of a lifetime, boys. But the manager rating's gone up, so it's probably the right move to do. But obviously, we're just going to subsequently. Oh, we can't transfer list him yet. Do I dare release? I'm going to release these two awful ones. In fact, no, I'm not. No, that would be mean. That would be mean. We'll try and get. I guess we'll try and we'll put them on development plans just because why not? But we're going to sell them obviously in the summer. But it gets the objective done, doesn't it? I wonder if the other one, what's his name, has a potential tag. Endo. Nah. You could hope. He actually doesn't look too bad though. Anyway, back on topic. We've got Wolves to kick off today's episode. I'll about to take 6k a week to do fuck all. So would I. I'd love it. Super sub Blanchard saves the day. Hartlepool United looked to be headed for defeat in the titles contest. Substitute Blanchard had the final say though, and his goal was enough to salvage a deserved draw for his team. Team of the week announced. We had Prince Ibrahim in there as well as Iago Flores. Brighton had Billy Gilmore and Ciso in there as well. Rodri at Tottenham still looks weird. PSG beaten 3-2 by Juventus. Kvaratskhelia got 3 past Benfica. He's looking like a beast now. We are quite far into this career mode now. Hartlepool versus Wolves. Both teams looking for a win. Wolverhampton Wanderers fans still haven't forgotten the excitement of a 3-all draw at their home ground the last time the teams met. That said, they'll be hoping to go one better in today's return fixture at Hartlepool United. And of course, we face Wolves challenge. So just for reference, if we drop any points today, we're probably saying goodbye to the title. So I guess we'll see what we can do here. Hartlepool United believe they can mount a title challenge this season, but their credentials are sure to be severely tested in their next game, which sees them up against the team just below them in the table, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Being the home team might suggest Hartlepool are favourites to clinch the points. I can't read. But top of the table clashes like this one, that match often counts for very little. The game's more likely to be decided in favour of the team that best holds its nerve over the 90 minutes. And the player of the month shortlist for April, we don't have a nomination unfortunately. It's Martinelli for Arsenal. It's who is that for? Oh, there we go. Debelli for Chelsea, Fati for Spurs, and Reis for Bournemouth. And of course, a win would guarantee Europa League qualification for Hartlepool. Champions League qualification is not a reach apparently. We'll just take a little gander at the table. I don't think it is. I think if anything, we'll get Champions League qualification today if we win. So, let's just go into it and see what we can do. And even if Newcastle do win, I don't think they can catch up in time, can they? So, Champions League will be secured today if we beat Wolves. Let's Monday go. You feel better, mate? I'm better than I was. Not 100%, but I'm better than I was. So we're just going to go for it. And either get it done or not get it done. You just missed that we signed 3 players born in Asia. We got the manager written up a little bit. We just signed 3 random free agents. Vamps gave me the idea just to go for it. So we brought them in. Huzu is in. We've got Wei Xingqi as well. And then we've got actually somewhat decent Kento Endo, but none of them will ever make an appearance, unfortunately. So, like I said, 4 difficult games today. 4 wins required. If we drop any points along the way, we're probably out the race. Especially if we lose to Spurs. That's the one we have to win. That's the one that can't lose. So let's see what we've got then. I wouldn't take not getting the Premier League as an L, by the way. We lost Rodriguez way back in like February. So our main man, our main threat, our captain, has been gone for a long, long time. Beyond that, I think we have the quality to do it. It's just I need to have the ability on the sticks to be able to do it. And I don't know if I do. I guess we'll see. I guess there's 2 chances. I don't know how Martin has no sharpness, by the way. He plays quite a lot of games. We might as well go our strongest 11. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? You know, I'm keeping Hobbs on the bench because he's been scoring for fun recently. Be silly not to. Right, so that's the team that we're going to roll with. Nielsen in between the sticks. Sutherland, Miranda as the fullbacks. Martin and Paul as the centre backs. Diop CDM / centre mid. I don't know why he's got the armband. We're going to have to rectify that, but he is the CDM / centre mid. Serrano centre mid / cam. Wilson off the left. Roberts off the right, with Blanchard and Carlson leading the line today. Before we go in, of course, the armband goes the returning hero, the returning king, Aidan Sutherland. Wolves have got one hell of a squad. It's going to be hard to defeat, but we're going to give it our all, and we can't really afford to drop points. A draw to Spurs after 2 wins might not be the worst, but if Spurs pick up points, then we need to do what we can. If we win twice, and then we draw to Spurs, it might not be the worst, but that also lets in Arsenal into a title race. It's kind of a 3-horse race at the moment. Realistically, in a perfect world, we need to not drop any points, but there is slight room for error, but not really a lot. So I guess we'll see what we can do. At Victoria Park then, it's Hartlepool versus Wolves. The thing is, if we had Rodriguez, I probably would have said that we could have had the title done by now, or at least close to done, but losing our number 9 has not helped whatsoever. In any other circumstances, I wouldn't mind taking a point against this team because Wolves have got a phenomenal team now. But in this circumstance, we have to win. Again, I don't see it. If we don't get the Premier League, it's not a failure, in my opinion. Because the goal this season was top 4. And we'll probably get top 4. We just need to win today to get top 4. And with Rodriguez's injury, it's made things 10 times more difficult. Why would it ever be easy in this career mode? But if these boys can pull it off without Rodriguez, then that just shows how much of a team this team is. I'll be overjoyed. But this is the Wolves side. You maybe recognise quite a few names. A lot of them at the peak of their potential. It's a mad team. And you might recognise that Cam as well, McGregor. He's on loan to Wolves from ourselves. We've loaned him out for the season to Wolves. So if he causes any damage today, he won't be back at this club. I'll tell you that much for free. Right, here we go then. The title race is well and truly on with 4 games left. We've kind of fucked ourselves over. We had an advantage and we lost it. But here's to try and get it back today against Wolves. Miranda, Serrano. Could be an early goal here. That would be magic. Oh, but Blanchard tackled. Bull beats Tell in the air. Roberts. Not a lot on down that side. We'll go across. Diop. Wilson. Outside. One more. Blanchard. Oh, it's blocked by Skriniar. Worth a shot. Diop. Sutherland. Wilson. He's got all the way in. Duncan Wilson, it's straight at Paul Lopez. I got a bit greedy there, I'm going to be honest with you. I just had the vibes that he would score there and he didn't. Diop gets caught. McGregor to Bagahati. No, please, don't. We've had problems with the championship playoffs when my fucking Luton player, or a player that I loaned out to Luton, went and scored 2 past me, and we ended up losing the championship playoffs because of that. That was pain. That was a painful moment. Oh, that's just a fucking terrible pass by Carlson. This is going to be hard to get through. The Diop's going to press. Probably not in the best fashion. Not Garnacho. Oh, no, it's not Garnacho. It's Giles. Where's Garnacho? Oh, he's back there. Oh, where is he? Oh, he's there. McGregor lining up the shot. It's blocked. Second tackle. Can we get the ball and keep it? Miranda will get it away just about. We can flick it on. To Wilson. Squeaky bum time there in the defence. Now Carlson. Got Roberts out on the right. Can he take it on? There we go, boys. Step one. Step one. Anything less than the title is disappointing in my eyes. Put ourselves in a wonderful situation to win it. Had too many poor results against awful sides. I will be disappointed if we don't win it. Don't get me wrong. But it's not, I won't, like, be mad kind of thing. It's been a really good season, and we'll have Champions League football next season, hopefully, regardless. It's a brilliant finish from Roberts. We told him at the start of the season, you're going to need to contribute more, you're going to need to put in more goals and assists, and he has delivered brilliantly. So I won't be complaining there. Number 9 for the season off the wing from Ethan Roberts. I think he's got double figures in assists as well. It's not like he's been slowed this year. He's been very good. And that gets the fucking Victoria Park into song, doesn't it, ladies and gents? That gets the applause coming from the Hartlepool fans. Wilson does lose it. I was wanting Sutherland to, what do we call it, overlap. Wolves don't seem at the races today, you know. They've had such a fall off. They were top of the table for ages. They were invincible for the first half of the season. But the second half of the season, they've fallen apart. And it could be 2. It could be Blanchard. Just doesn't catch the volley correctly. Unfortunately, after the run, just wanted to pop in for a few to see if you're doing better. We'll catch up on the episode later on the channel. Much love. Come on, Hartlepool. No worries, man. Hope you're doing all right. Hope everything's good okay with you as well. And, yeah, I'll catch you next time. And obviously, there will be... it'll be up on the channel, whether it's today or tomorrow. It'll be one of the days. I'll try and get it uploaded today. Carlson, that's a heavy header. The Blanchard won't get, but he can press for it. I mean, I don't know what Wolves are doing here, but they've kept possession with this interesting play. So you can't really complain. Oh, Miranda's misread that completely. Ball inside to Tell. Oh, but tell you, hasn't read that incorrectly. Ike Martin there with a tackle on Matthias Tell. Bring it away. Roberts, he's got the pace, he's got the ability, he's got Miranda as well. He's locked onto Carlson, which is not really what we're looking for. Wilson's asking for it back post. Why not? That's probably why not, to be fair. Wasn't going to win that. Over Mukiele. Diop gets it to Sutherland. Now Wilson. That's just poor passing from me. That's about all you can say about that. Bad pass. Barella now for Wolves. Can't believe I'm saying those words together. Now Corbino. It's caught by Sutherland, who keeps it in play as well. And that's why he's the king of this defence. Wilson. Oh my... I'm just trying to find a way through, and sometimes it's not as easy as it looks. Decent effort. Nielsen meets it though. Garnacho trying to equalise for the away side. I think it's still Pettigrew who's in charge of Wolves at this point. I don't know if Nielsen was going to get at there. I thought he was just going to leave it to go in. But easy grab in the end. Potentially counter-attack on if we can get the right movement going. Diop. Wilson. Blanchard's asking for it, but it's past the other side. Huh. Okay. I mean, I don't know how it's decided to do that, but fair enough. Tackle by Sutherland once again, on job. He's on job, he wants to see his team succeed. He came back from Belgium to see his team succeed. He's not going to take anything less. Carlson to Wilson. Inside. It's not great. This is the second ball, Carlson. What the fuck? I pressed that to go to Blanchard. What? Okay. Right, FIFA. Okay, I see you. Roberts. Ball in towards Serrano. It's away. The Carlson can't win it back. It's been cleared by Wolves. I don't understand how that ball has gone all the way out to... I tore Miranda there, but it was quite clearly Blanchard that was the target, but we move, I guess, ultimately. Garnacho with an effort. Nielsen equal to it. That's what I mean. Garnacho is dangerous at this point in career mode. I think it's like 87 rated or something. And Matthias Tell as well. Doesn't go unsaid that he's a baller at this point. Pretty sure him and Garnacho are in like top... 2 of them are in the top 5 goal scorers. A terrible duo to come up against. Martin gets the initial touch on the tackle, but it's only as far as Mukiele. Sutherland's been played inside. Oh no. Good save, Nielsen. I thought I'd conceded there. That was McGregor as well, a little bastard. If he scores past us, he's not coming back. One-way trip to bloody free agency. Right, let's see what we can do then off this corner. Can we get it away, please? I don't really want to be Wilson off of this, but we are, so... Carlson could counter here. Who's up there? It wasn't meant for Serrano, but it could work. Serrano. Oh, Roberts isn't going to get ahead of Gaucho, is he? Damn it. Damn it. I thought we could have the counter on there before the half. This is always going to be a tight game, though. A little foul on Tell there. Ref saw it as well, unfortunately. But I got away with it. Garnacho tried to take it around Miranda. Ball in to Giles. Oh, one more. Maier puts it to Rosette. Thank God, to be honest, because I misread that pass completely. And we go in 1-0 up at the break. Ethan Roberts, the difference maker. But it's been a tight fucking game. It's not been easy. I've had to ride the Wolves' momentum ever since that goal. And ultimately, we're 1-0 up, but I'm not confident. I'm not confident at the moment, I'll be honest with you. But we do lead, and that's all that matters. All these games are going to be played later. We're playing the early kickoff, it looks like. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. West Ham versus Leicester. Manchester City versus Brentford. Luton versus Chelsea. Everton versus Brighton. And Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. McGregor's going to end up in Birmingham. He is if he's going to score. We'll send him somewhere he doesn't want to be. Send him to Coventry. 56 to 44 in terms of possession. 5 shots each. 1.5 expected goals to 0.9. The shot accuracy from us is quite poor. But on the flip side, we've also scored a goal. So it works out, ultimately. I'm going to take a quick bite of sandwich and then we'll go to the second half. See what we can do then. I'm keeping the sandwich in my mini fridge when I'm not eating it so it doesn't go awful. Ball through. Nope. Oh, Miranda's just clattered Garnacho. Good block by Martin, and the ref didn't pull back the foul there, which is good. Because he probably should have done. I thought Carlson might have been fouled there, but the ref says, no, he got the ball, mate. I was like, okay. Tell from range, it's saved well by Nielsen. And I know we're going to have a conversation about the goalkeeper come the summer, but Nielsen might be an important fixture to the end of this season for us. Wilson, Blanchard, all he has to do is put it away. Oh, what a save by Paul Lopez. Roberts back into Serrano. Oh, again, Paul Lopez. Brilliant double save there. Reece McGregor comes off now for Rooney Bargy. We'll have a decent rating at this point in career mode as well. We know he's a good potential kid in this game. Duncan Wilson shouldn't be on the corner. It should be Blanchard. I don't know why it isn't. That's Miranda. We're close. We're getting the name nearly there. We'll try again. Attempt number 2. There he is. The reason we put Blanchard is because of 97 power. So it always goes into the middle. Towards Sutherland! Not far off. Paul Lopez gets a goal kick. We're threatening out the blocks here. We need to find that second goal because there's a very high chance they'll equalise. My defending ability won't stay here forever. There's a very high chance they'll equalise. Excuse me, if you heard me burp, I apologise. But we need to find this second goal before they find the first. Carlson sends that man to the floor. Serrano, Diop. Unlikely source of goals this season, surprisingly. Roberts, Serrano, decent effort. Oh, for fuck's sake. Paul Lopez is going to be bloody Manuel Neuer this second half, isn't he? That's what he's going to do. He's just going to be the fucking best goalkeeper in the world. My phone's frozen. Okay, that's useful. Well, while they're making a change, Corbina for Christiansen, I'm going to fix my phone. Right, corner. And I don't know why Wilson's still on it. Barella's got a knock as well. That's a quicker going this way. But again, Blanchard's only on it because he's got 97 power. He can put one of these into the box. Oh, okay. Bull. Try to knock it to anyone. Carlson's not going to win that. Martin. Bull. Billy Bull! Ah, you know what? You only get one chance like that. We've scored some bangers this series, but that is not one. Our best goal will always be Jack Cochrane's. I don't remember what team it came up against. I have to go back and look into the archives, but that Jack Cochrane goal will always be the best one, in my opinion. Roddy Hansen's was fucking dynamite, but Cochrane's was from like 40 yards, random power shot, and it found the back of the net. I was like, fair enough. That's what I mean. Tell's got a better of these defenders in pace, and he's finished. It's that easy. That's the problem. A yard of pace out of these defenders, and he's through. And we can't be allowing this, boys. We need to win. Like, with Billy Bull there, I've messed up fully. I don't know what I was doing. Tried to come back with Martin. Just a pace problem. If we're going to sign a centre-back in the summer, it'll have to be one with pace. And it's the near post, Matthias Tell. I mean, Nielsen could do better there as well, probably, but he's had a decent day, so we won't go too hard on him. And it's 1-1 now, and that's problematic, especially if Spurs win. We've got 30 minutes to see if we can find a finish. So it's 17 goals for Tell. He's not been slow this season. He's played every game, and he scored 17 goals. It's a good tally. I don't think he's a top goal scorer. I believe that, of course, goes to Haaland. Still putting stupid amounts of goals in 2030 for City. Oh my god, they're tearing us apart now. It's a good recovery by Sutherland, but we're struggling a bit now, boys. Maybe some changes required. Up. That's not the pass I did. Well, it is the pass I did, but it's not the pass I intended to do. Obviously, it was the pass I did. Good save by Nielsen. Yeah, we're going to have to switch something up. I don't understand why that pass has gone so wayward. Maresca could come on, I think, for a bit, and this is a risk, but Carpenter. I've not seen much from Carlson today. Blanchard's been the more threatening striker. Carpenter is a huge risk, but we need something to change. I was also thinking of changing the centre-back, but we'll leave it for now. Alright. Defend this, boys. Nice. Right, counter. Serrano's got pace. He's got the ability to get past Giles as well. Oh, but oh my god, there's so much traffic. Serrano, through to Carpenter. Oh, it's been read perfectly though, fuck's sake. And now Wolves go again. I mean, they've got such a good team. Martin gets the tackle, or gets the interception, but Tell presses. We've still got the ball though. Wilson. Blanchard. Go through the centre. That's not who we're aiming for, but it could work. Carpenter. Oh, he's got to go in the summer, man. He just misses all the chances he ever gets. I don't think I've ever had a striker look so good at his stats but look so shit when he shoots. It's a conundrum that I wish I could solve with this guy, but he's fucking just not good at shooting for whatever reason. Sutherland, great interception there. I knew they were going to try and go through, and they did. Maresca, Blanchard. Sorry if you're going to make my sandwich. That's it done now. Sandwich has been completed. Come on, Blanchard, please. Oh my fucking days, I should have lofted it. Great movement by Paul Lopez. But so annoying. Maresca. Blanchard. Oh my. Oh, it's not going to be our day, is it? It's not like we're not trying. This keeper is on a madness. We've got 11 minutes. I've got Bobby Hobbs complaining why he's not coming on. I maybe should bring him on, really, but I honestly got more faith in Serrano at the moment. I know Hobbs scored quite a few for us last episode. Blanchard. Bull. Oh, fuck off, dude. Oh, it's a corner. Fuck back on. I thought it was just a bad header. Morella coming off for John Buckley. Don't know who that is, but fair play, he's getting some minutes. We can't afford to drop points, boys. Figure it out. Blanchard. Oh, it's away. Carpenter should get that. He does, under pressure. There's so many people in that Wolves box right now. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to get through. The answer is I'm not. There's about 17,000 Wolves players in that box. That might be an exaggeration, but there's a lot. Sutherland takes advantage of that poor touch of the Wolves player. Now Wilson. Maresca. Maresca gets it again. Take it back to Jerry Carpenter. Serrano, please. Oh my God, I don't know. The game doesn't want us to have the Premier League title, does it? The game doesn't want us to win the Prem. I'm convinced. Do you know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. This game can go suck itself. We've done absolutely everything to win this, and the game has decided that we're not doing it. We're not winning it. We're not allowed. I don't know what more I can do. So unlucky. Yeah, it's the way it be. I don't know what more I could do. Their goalkeeper just fucking is the best for them. My keeper, when he's called upon, lay on, just fucks it. I don't know what I don't know what I'm meant to change. Don't know what I'm meant to do. It was a good run. We gave it our all in this Premier League title race, but unless we could score 2 in the last 3 minutes, it ain't happening, unfortunately. Unless Spurs lose a game, we are fucked. Oh, it's just not doing what I want it to do. And then when I tackle back, right, okay, understood there, FIFA, understood. How much injury time am I going to get since I've got to chase the game? Probably at 1 minute. I've changed direction. I don't want to play. This game's the most unresponsive fucking... Actually, that's a lie. It's not the most unresponsive shit. That's FC24. We've got 6 minutes, but I don't see what we can do. Apparently, we just can't string a pass together now. Or run, or anything. We could rescue a point out of this, fair enough, but I don't even think we can do that. Much as we deserve it. Blanchard getting fouled, but he's going to continue on. Why is it going there? You could see where Roberts is. You can see where he is on the pitch. You can see his positioning. Why is it going all the way over to the other fucking side? Oh, come on, boys. Please. Please get me something. I fucking hate this football club. Bunch of bottlers is all we are, man. Around the good tackle. Last run. Last roll of the dice. What? Sorry. I didn't... I just did a normal touch. Why is it suddenly just escaped me? Well... Premier League title's gone because this game does not reward good gameplay. I'll press them all half. I have had multiple chances all half, and yet they're the ones that go and get the winner. You know what? That's FIFA in a nutshell, isn't it, really, when you think about it. Tell with 2 goals. What can you do? Like, what can you do? It's not like I've not given it my all. I have. I've given it more than my all, and the game has just decided, yeah, well, fuck you, innit? So it's the way it goes. Roberts got us into an early lead, but Tell getting a brace has sunk us here at Victoria Park. I don't understand this video game, and I'll never understand it, but it's the way it be. Take a look at the stats here. Yep, that's about right. I only had the better stats, so that means I deserve to lose, obviously. It's a silly me. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 16 shots to 12, 3.7 expected goals to 2.8. I don't really know what more I could have done. But ultimately, it's the way it goes sometimes in this game, unfortunately. Unless Spurs and Arsenal drop points now, we're out of the race. I mean, there's still a very small chance, but I don't see it now. Man of the match for us goes to Sutherland. He was fucking brilliant at that left-back spot today, so I can't even begrudge it. 8.6 for him, 8.5 for Roberts, who just tried to give anything on that wing to create something, to find something in this match. That's what I mean by we needed that second goal, because Wolves came back into it and they went and won it. But 8.5 in goal for Roberts. Everyone else was just kind of lackluster. Nielsen did well to start with, but then towards the end just kind of fell off a bit. 9 shots, 7 saves, 2 conceded. The defence was alright, but struggling with the pace of Tell, and then assisted at 6.8 for Carlson was the other contribution. As for them, it is Matthias Tell who gets man of the match. 2 goals and an 8.8 for the young striker. Lovro Meyer gets an 8.1 and an assist. Skriniar, Michele, solid at the back. Giles was good as well. Paul Lopez, like bloody Superman. 8 shots, 7 saves, 1 conceded. I feel like we have more than that. Garnacho was just average, to be fair. And then Bargy with the other assist off the bench, 6.7. It's the way it goes, unfortunately. Of course, see the limbs that Matthias Tell sent the away fans into here. I thought I had Billy Bull on him. Then suddenly he went off of him. Then tried to get back on. Don't know why he vortexed away from him, but he tried to get back across, and it was just too little too late. I feel really hard done by, you know, but this season's been a whole case of I felt hard done by because we've got our best striker injured for 7 months, so that doesn't help proceedings. Anyway, it's the way it goes. I'm hoping Spurs drop points somewhere along the line, but that'd be wishing on a miracle. It'll be, I mean, I don't really know what to say. What I do know is that if we'd won today, we would have confirmed Champions League. But we shouldn't overthink it. We'll get top 4. I beg. If we lose these last 4 matches, I'm hanging up my boots. I'm hanging up my controller and I'm taking away from this team. If we don't get Champions League, I'm done. I can't be bothered. We're 8 seasons into a FIFA 23 career mode. It's not like we didn't try either, like we fucking did. I don't know what the problem was. We had plenty of chances, and defensively, I suppose, was what we struggled with. Probably need now centre back, I would say, in the summer, because I can't fucking deal with bloody what's his face, Matthias Tell, apparently. Well, shit. It was a good idea in principle. Wilson, sorry, has now hit his potential of 86. I'm so glad that he's managed to grow into a superstar after his early injuries. 10 and 10 this season as well. Not a bad contribution rate from him. But we also have our Valentine Favre scout report. I think we had this last episode. But this is a man we're probably going to bring in to replace Carpenter. Good upside on him and probably grow quite a few ratings in a season. We dropped down to 3rd. Spurs yet to play. Arsenal won their game. Chelsea yet to play as well. We could drop down to 4th. I didn't want to know, to be honest with you. We probably have dropped down to 4th. No, we're still 3rd. Chelsea dropped points. Oh, Chelsea still haven't played. What? But Spurs did win. Yeah, it's probably donezo here, ladies and gents. We'll give it our all to the end of the season, but it's probably donezo. So it's the way it goes. Again, we've had a hell of an effort, and we're going to get Champions League football. But that title would have meant a lot. There's not much you can do. Except when, like, I had more opportunities than them. I had more chances on their goal than they had on ours. It's just unlucky, ultimately. It keeps Wolves' chance alive of getting back into the top 4, but it ruins our chances of winning the title now. We had it in our hand about, what, 4 games ago? We had it in our fucking grasp. We had a game in hand on Spurs, and we were a point ahead of them. But we've just capitulated right at the end, and a big part of that is probably because we miss our main man with the ACL here. 4 more months. He's not even going to be fit for the start of next season. Which means we definitely have to get another striker in anyway, I think. Whether we sell Carpenter or not, which we probably will be doing. But I don't really know where to go from here. I think we just hope that we can secure top 4 with a win against Forest. It should be done. I mean, even with Wolves beating us, we should still be able to secure this without an issue. But that's annoying. That's a really annoying fucking fact there. It's gonna be, looks like a North London title race now. Unless Spurs and Arsenal both capitulate, it's probably done. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, up next it is Nottingham Forest. We'll take a look at the news here. Hartlepool lost to Wolves a bitter pill. Having drawn against the same opponents earlier in the campaign, Shabalala was in a reflective mood after his team's defeat in yesterday's match against Wolves. A clash which some Hartlepool United fans were convinced could have gone their way instead. It should have gone our way instead, but it's the way it goes, apparently. Wolves claw background on Hartlepool. Hartlepool United pass up a chance to put pressure on the league leaders. Wolverhampton Wanderers were delighted to take 3 points and rekindle their own challenge at the top of the table. Matthias Tell grabs brace as Wolves beat Hartlepool. Tell's in superb form for Wolves, scoring 2 goals to power side to 2-1 against Hartlepool. Fucking Christ. Bobby Hobbs back in position and back to his best, looking for a better balance across his Hartlepool United team. Shabalala has been experimenting with Hobbs in several unfamiliar positions. Back in the team as attacking midfielder, though, the players look back to his best. Will his manager perhaps leave him playing where he's most comfortable from now on? I don't think I moved him at all, but it's the way it be, I guess. Sutherland and Roberts in the team of the week. We've got 2 people in the team of the week still lost. That's interesting, that. Matty is still getting in there for Wolves. And Hartlepool take on Nottingham Forest. I'm pretty sure we beat these guys last time around. They do have Paqueta. I don't remember them getting Paqueta, but we'll see how we go. Martinelli gets Player of the Month award for April. He is popping off for Arsenal, and Hartlepool need a victory to guarantee UEFA Champions League qualification. Shabalala's dream of seeing his team qualify for top-level European football could come true today. A win against Nottingham Forest would mean Hartlepool fans could start looking forward to watching the team in Champions League action next season. The big game, the big hitter, Chelsea versus Manchester City. And it's weird because we haven't heard a lot about Manchester City this season, and that's because they're not even in remotely the race for Europe. They're in 6th. Well, they're going to get some kind of Europe, it looks like, but they're not going to get Champions League, it looks like. It's interesting. Very intriguing, that. But anyway, pre-match press conference then. Let's see what we got to say. Title's probably out of reach now. Spurs need to lose 2 out of 3 times, and we have to beat them 1 of the times. So I guess we'll see what happens. Are you confident to make Champions League? I think we have to. I think we have to make Champions League. We can't fuck this up, surely. Keep up a good work. Thank you, mate. Welcome to the stream, and I appreciate it as well. Thank you very much. Oh man, people assume Hartlepool United are a stronger team here, don't they? Well, I mean we are, but we need to be the better team as well, really. Which we were against Wolves, but we just came out on the wrong end of the stick, which is the way it goes sometimes, unfortunately. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying it's the way it goes, because I'm just pissed off, and I don't want to show that I'm pissed off. We're trying, but we are falling apart a bit towards the end of the season. I'm very upset about it, but we'll give our all, as we always do. Hope for the best. Right, let's see then. 3 more games. I mean, it's not over yet mathematically, but we know Spurs running. We know Arsenal's running. It's going to be difficult for them to. I mean, it's going to be easier for them to win than lose. But ultimately, I guess we'll just see. I don't. Nice confirm Hermoso talks. Interesting. Don't know why it's interesting at all, but interesting, I guess. There's a plethora of talent that we're going to go in for next year. I don't know which ones would be balanced to go in for, really, but I would like to sign a few of these. I'm not going to go for obviously the centre forwards at 91, 92 rate and all that. I'm thinking about going for Taha Ali. He's the Mohamed Salah regen, and he's still a free agent. I don't see a bad side on that deal. My other thought, I wasn't going to initially go in for Mike Kramer, but maybe he's what we need. I believe he's the Van Dijk regen. More looking at his pace here, because that's what we need, a bit of an upgrade, and he's not the fastest. I mean, there's a few talents we can get off that list, but what we do won't be discussed till the summer, really. There's plenty of talent here. Some I need to clear out, but some I'm going to definitely keep an eye on. So I guess we'll see. But that's for another day. That's for summer. We'll figure out what we'll do now against Nottingham Forest first, and we should win this. But with the bad run of form we're on, I'm not convinced. You know, Ibrahim comes in, Flores can come in. I know the sharpness isn't great, but it's fine. Fuck it, Chavez as well. It's risky, but we'll go for it. Sutherland. In fact, Moffat's had a good season. I don't want to punish him. But Sutherland was good last game, so we'll keep Sutherland in. Never mind. Decision making's difficult, apparently. You know what? Let's try that. Let's try Carpenter Carlson up top. It probably won't work. And we've got Bradshaw available in case. But let's just see. Alright, let's just see what we could do here. So this is going to be a team today, except for the captaincy. We're going to switch that around. This is going to be a team. We've got Nielsen in between the sticks. Sutherland and Flores as the fullback. Sutherland as the captain. Chavez and Ibrahim as the centre-backs. Diop CDM/centre-mid. Hobbs centre-mid/cam. Wilson off the left. Boyle off the right. With Carpenter and Carlson up top. At the City ground. I mean, it's not as important because it doesn't mean Premier League success, but we do still need to win to secure top 4. So hopefully we can get a victory here. At the City ground, like I said, though, it's Nottingham Forest versus Hartlepool United. At this point, it's just about securing top 4, and if we can get 3 wins in a row, somehow it like magics us to the title, I'll take it. Let's see what we can bring to the table.
Good luck.
I'm concerned about this Nottingham Forest team. They definitely give us issues in the past. But we're where I'm most vulnerable right now as well. If there's ever a time for us to lose, it's probably today. We've lost against some of the stupider teams this division already.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
I just don't want to fucking bottle it so much that we don't get top. If we somehow don't get top 4, I'm being serious. I ain't continuing this career. I'm not continuing it because we should have this secured. And I get that we've had a knockback in terms of fortune with our number 9, our main striker, not being here, but I'm not being funny. He's not the be-all and end-all of this team. We should be able to get the job done without him. Premier League title, yeah, always a bit of a stretch, but like... Fucking hell. I mean, it's not a bad volley, but again, he's missed. He tried to take it on, fair play to him, but he has missed again. And with Carpenter at the moment, it's probably not in a position to say we'll take it on with him from random areas. And as much as I want to keep Carpenter, because I know he's got good potential, I can't. I fucking aimed that at my left back. I'm going to fucking scream. Sutherland wins it back off the throw. Wilson. Hobbs. Now back to Wilson. Sutherland. A little hoorah before there, but it's going to go all the way back to keeper. Oh! Carpenter going in. I meant to go for the ball. I didn't mean to take out a defender. Scott McKenna's apparently hanging out the boots. He's still at Forest in 2030 apparently. Fair enough. Sutherland to Wilson. Don't know which one of them's making the run. It's Wilson making the run, but Sutherland's probably in a better spot to receive that. Carpenter. Carlson. Oh, for fucking crying out loud. Good tackle, Chavez. Next season, we're going to be in the Champions League, potentially, boys. We need to fix up. I wanted to try and keep as many players as I could towards the end of the save, but, I mean, point blank, stuff needs changing, doesn't it? I'm not sure where to go with first. Definitely, I think we need an upgrade in the midfield. I do like Maresca, I do like Diop, but maybe someone slightly better. Definitely a striker as well. Carpenter has scored, but how long has it taken him, really? Let's be real. How long has it taken him to actually find that finish? We do have a lead, and it is through an unlikely source, and I'm still, personally, I'm still wanting to keep Carpenter about. But I think if I do, there might be an uprising within the community. He scored 4 goals in 25. Yeah, no, he has to go. He has to go. 4 goals in 25 matches. We could get someone else who could do a bit better than that, I think. He's only scored 4 times. Carlos Rodriguez has scored 16 times. He's been injured since February. That's the levels. I think even Carlson's scored more in his limited games. It's, yeah, I can't defend 4 goals in 25 matches. I didn't realise it was that bad. We have a lead here, though. That's all that matters right now. But the amount of money we could get for Carpenter, I think it's a no-brainer to sell him. Flores doing well and getting caught by Panzo again. It's blocked by Ibrahim. Flores getting fouled in the end, I think. Still an outside chance that we can win the league. But all that matters now is top 4 qualification, Champions League qualification. And of course we'll be buffing up the squad next year. A couple of signings I've got in mind. I think the one there's a couple of definitely coming in. I think Favre is going to come in from Liverpool. Purely because Liverpool is struggling and Favre's been a bright light for them in a sea of shit this season. Bobby Hobbs gets blocked by Tuta. And there was another one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm fairly sure on Taha Ali, I think. I think he'll offer us more than what Shabalala and Barlow have. But we'll see on that one. Jury's out on that one. The definite one probably is Favre at this point, unless Carpenter could change things around in 3 games. Diop. Carlson. Good save, Barlow. Carlson's sticking around for definite. He's been a saviour in a lot of occurrences this season. So there's no reason for him to go, I would say. Oh, Blanchard isn't on the pitch, is he? Wilson. Ah, Christ. I'd like to see these guys lift the Premier League title. But I've got a horrible feeling it ain't going to be this season. And it's not to say we haven't tried. With a better team against Wolves, they just took their chances apparently. Also, we didn't have a number 9, which I guess, I know it's not like the main attraction, but it hasn't helped. With Rodriguez being injured. Wilson makes it 2. This should be 3 points secured now, but it's FIFA 23, so anything's possible. That being said, that man there, Duncan Wilson, he's staying till the end. He's had a whole story within this career mode, and he's not going to have it end. We're going to continue on with Mr. Duncan Wilson on the left. On the right, we'll probably start with Roberts, but we're going to have maybe Taha Ali come in. But definitely one of Barlow or Shabalala will be exiting the club. I know I wanted to start a Champions League final with Shabalala. That was part of it, but I just don't think he's good enough, genuinely. I mean, that wasn't going in. I don't know why he saved that. Even alone at Bournemouth, by the way, Shabalala's been struggling, so I don't know. Well, this got to be discussed next time. I'm not really. I'm focused on what we've got to do today, and then we'll make some moves in the next episode. I've pressed a clear. Yep. So that's beautiful. That I pressed a clear with Ibrahim, and the game was decided. We'll just delay it. It's a good save from Nielsen. We managed to get it away. Bit of a scramble in the end. I wanted that Wilson shot to go a bit further away from the keeper, but it's found the back of the net, so I'm not complaining. Ball in, it's now a good save from Nielsen. I think he tried to switch. I think it did switch player last second there for me to mark, but it's counting. I'm not sure about this replay. It's fine though. We know it was a solid save from Nicholas Nielsen. All the big people are at the back and all the small people are at the front, but guess who's counting? We could probably counter here with Sutherland if we can get past goal. Excuse me. Suddenly I had to have a coughing fit there. That's great when I'm on the attack. And now a counter's on for fucking Forest here now. Chavez could try and close it down. And I think we've done enough here initially. Good save by Nielsen. Yeah, I'm about to run through with Sutherland. I'm going to say we're going to counter attack and then suddenly coughing enters the fucking fray. It's a problem with still being somewhat unwell. Another corner to Forest, who are definitely threatening back in this one a bit more. Kobe Minute taking it to Lucas Paquetá. It's Hobbs who gets tackling, but it also gets fouled to the floor. Who's counting, I suppose. Nielsen does get the ball in the end. I've put it over the top. I've pressed to put it over the top. So let's go along the floor is interesting. This game is really not feeling it for me today. It's really mean. And of course, Nottingham Forest, who are down near the bottom of the table, have turned into Barcelona. So that's the way it goes. Another corner. Nielsen's keeping us in it. I say keeping us in it. We're 2-0 up, but keeping it at 2-0 at the moment. Wilson should get enough on the header to get it away, and that should be the break, but Forest are really coming back into it. I'm a little bit scared, honestly, that they will in the second half. We do lead. Carpenter and who else scored? Wilson, that was it. Carpenter and Wilson were the goals to take us into half-time with a 2-0 lead. Ultimately, it might not matter for the title race, but again, it does secure top 4, which is the bigger aim. Well, it's not a bigger aim, obviously, but it's the main aim for us. 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 5 in favour of Forest, but we've got the expected goals advantage, 1.6 to 1.4. It is quite close, to be honest. A lot closer than I would have liked to have said, but we are trying. And with Carpenter on a booking, I don't remember what he got booked for. Oh, because I slid through the back of that defender, didn't I? Must got booked for that. Well, fine, he got a goal, so we'll let him off today. For now, anyway. Heading to the second half, and let's try and wrap this up. not allow Forest so much free space on our goal. Wilson's off on one. Inside. Blocked. I don't know who had the shot there, but it was blocked anyway. It's taken my defender away from that, but Chavez has regained possession. Fair enough. Probably going to be a singular centre-back departure. Who that is, I'm not sure yet. Probably Ibrahim if I'm being transparent, but I don't know. I do like Ibrahim. But I like all the centre-backs, but yeah, I feel like we just need to make an upgrade. Ball in the middle is intercepted by Diop. Sorry if I cut my microphone there. It's in my head. Flores has completely misread that, by the way. And that should be an easy catch from Nielsen, but I think might upgrade in that right back spot as well. I like Miranda, but maybe a backup right back rather than the main stage right back, perhaps. If there's any on the cards, that is. I don't know what the right back free agency looks like at the moment. Not free agency, but regens. Ibrahim, ball through. Carlson, out to Barlow now. Carlson could get it back. In one more to Carpenter. Hopefully it's done it in time. Carpenter's an anomaly. I don't really know how to judge this man. He scored twice today, to be fair. I don't understand why we're getting these kind of camera angles, but this is cool, this. I love those. Right, there we go. That's a bit better. Wrong foot's the keeper as well with a finish. What's up, Maisie? Welcome.
Message for Xavier Vicente, travelling here from Spain. Xavier, can you please go back and meet the rest of the party at the ticket office?
Ibrahim gets it back for us. Sorry, my voice is going again a bit. I'm trying to commentate a bit less, but I pressed the wrong button. Oh, fucking, I'm an idiot. Ah, fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. I blame Carpenter all my life for that one. That's my fault. I pressed LB. I didn't mean to. I was doing a Leipzig career mode using a 3-2-3-2 formation. It's an intriguing one. Up to Wilson. Wins a header in the field. We should be able to wrap this up soon. Oh, I tried to knock it off, but it didn't work. And then I don't think Diop got the ball there. Otherwise, I'd have probably shot from long range with Diop just to see what he could have cooked up, if anything. And whatever momentum Forest had at the end of the first half, they haven't been able to reproduce it yet, but I may have just eaten my words. Not Ibrahim there. On cover, on job. Barlow gets it through to Carlson. Not why he's dropped so far back, but fair enough. Not why Carpenter's going so far up either. Hobbs can't quite get the ball to Wilson. I'm going to bring on some changes. I didn't realise how far we were into the match, to be honest. Not going to risk Carpenter getting sent off. I know he's on his hat-trick, but I'm not going to risk him getting sent off. We need as many strike options as we can get. Fuck it, I'll give Bishop some minutes as well. Ah, no. Great save, Nielsen. I really thought that was the consolation for Forest because I completely misread that, mistimed it. Good job, Chavez. Sutherland. To Wilson now. Inside to Carpenter. Maxwell gets hat-trick before he goes. Or is he going to be selfish and give it to Carlson for number 4? He's going to do that. And it's 4 now. That should give us the victory. And it'll help our goal difference to no end. But if Arsenal and Spurs don't mess up, we ain't getting the title. Probably didn't get the title anyway, that's probably gone, but the dream might still be on. 2 strikers, 3 cams, 2 centre mids that kind of play like CDM, 1 centre back and 2 full-backs. Fair enough. Had 3 strikers that I rotate, and then if needed, I could switch to a 4-5-1 using 2 of the strikers as a left mid and a right mid. That just sounds quite fun. Changes being made now. Triple sub from Hartlepool. Just to freshen things up. Should see us over the line. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. If they somehow make it 4-all, then I'm quitting life on planet Earth. But they've not really brought anything the second half, and it could be more. Blanchard can get there, but it's good defending, and Blanchard can't get there before Bilo. And with the changes, Forest might get a goal because we've just changed it for fitness reasons, but Diop good tackle. Doesn't mean I get the. That doesn't mean I get the ball though, right? Cool. Our strikers were Lois Apenda, Karima Adeyemi, and Nico Williams. I kind of expected Forest to score because this game is as predictable as the day is long. I put a tackle in with Diop. The game's like, oh, cool. It is Mainu with the goal, so I can't get too mad, and it's a good finish as well, but God forbid we keep a clean sheet. I'm a bit annoyed, because I knew that was going to happen. Ref. Oh, it was a good tackle apparently. Sorry, ref, never mind. Pretty sure he just went for the back of Bishop, but it was counting, I guess. We do need another backup left wing, I think. I'm not saying that because Bishop messed up that pass. I just haven't felt the vibes of Bishop this season. There we go. Nottingham Forest alone are here. Barcelona style fucking tiki-taka play from 15th place or whatever they are. I don't know how Paqueta's missed that. I don't know how Paqueta's missed that at all. Change for Forest anyway. Gomez for Surridge, who somehow is still playing in the Premier League in 2030. I don't want Forest deserve to go down just because of that, I think. Bishop tries to put it across Panzo. Block. There's Miner's goal again. Decent effort from him, to be fair. He comes with Xavi Simons, Thiago Almada and Facundo Farias. Yeah, good options. It's a strong team. Oh, Carlson's not connected with that. I don't even know if it was Carlson that connected with that. I was controlling him, but I don't know if it was him who got it. Bishop, ball in. Barlow could wrap it up. Bilo with a save. Thought Barlow might have got a goal there to wrap this up, but not to be. At least not on this occasion. Barlow launching it all the way in towards Prince. Bishop. Hobbs. Oh, it's just not good enough on it. Four minutes of added time. I'm not sure what they're needed for, but there is 4 minutes. Game's already one and done, but that's fine. Ibrahim. I'll take a 5th goal if I can. But the pass is cut out. Forest could get another consolation. Should be Chavez, isn't it? Will be Chavez. It's all day long. Take the goal kick. Left back is Rom, right back is Furlan Mendy. CMs are Luis Chavez, 28-year-old, 80 Mexican from the free agents, and Jude. Centre backs are Meccano and Van de Ven, and goalkeepers Donnarumma. That's a strong team. Sorry about that. Really bad cough just came on. I apologise for that. But a 4-1 victory at the City ground. We'll take that absolutely all day long. Especially since they deserve more from it. But that's okay. 54 to 46 in terms of possession, 12 shots each. 5.2 expected goals to 2.8. In the end, the scoreline goes in our favour, but Nottingham Forest could have easily got in that. Man of the match for us goes to Jesper Karlsson once again on a madness. A goal and an assist and an 8.6. 8.4 and an assist for Barlow. A goal for Wilson and an 8.3 for the Scottish midfielder. Chavez solid at the back. Nielsen was good today. Did let one in, but he always seems to. I don't know why. 9 shots, 8 saves, 1 conceded. With Carpenter getting a brace and an assist. 7.5 for him. Ibrahim and Diop were solid as well. And the other assists coming from Bobby Hobbs. Take a look at the Forest team. Their best player was Scott McKenna, and he's meant to be retiring at the end of the season, so Forest might need to find a fix for him. 7.9. Only goal coming from Kobe Minu, who got 7.6. And these are the ratings of the Nottingham Forest players. Minu, one of their best players now. It's interesting. Jean-Paul Sarr didn't get an appearance, unfortunately. But that ends that game, which was quite an easy win, to be honest, and hopefully sets us up on a good run. We do have top 4 secured now, but there's still that outside chance of the Premier League. Jude is in Jude Bellingham. Yeah. Fair enough. And backup goalkeeper is Mattia Perrin. Good option as well. Golden opportunity missed today. You failed to get the win you need to seal a Champions League spot. What are you on? We just won 4-1. We have qualified unless something's happened and that we haven't, but we should have now, right? We just won 4-1. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot to put Serrano in off the bench. Also, he got the game against Wolves. He'll be fine. He probably complained to me about not getting the game, but we did win 4-1, so I'm not going to take any shit from him. And Carpenter actually had quite a good game. I know he only got 7.5, but he got 2 goals and an assist. And I know it's probably going to be that we move him on anyway, but he done well today. The thing is, with Carpenter, the amount of money we could get from him if we sold him, like, he's been inconsistent at best. If we look at the score, I don't usually look at the scores now. 7 and 10, it's not brilliant. It's not bad, actually. It's not as bad as I thought it was. But 5 goals and 25 appearances in the Prem is not it, I don't think. And the fact that we could get... he's 95 million in terms of value. He's still growing. By the end of the season, he could be 87 rated. In fact, next week he could be that. There's still a lot here for this striker, but I don't know how to get the best out of him. I mean, we could get a shit ton of money for him. So I'm kind of 50-50 on it at the moment. Arsenal played. Oh no, Arsenal haven't played. Never mind. Disregard. Wolves played, and they fucked it up. So we have got Champions League secured. I think actually they won, but still. Regardless, we have got Champions League secured. But now it really depends on what Spurs did along the way here. Position change option done for Tiberiu Marin, who's one of our youth academy players. He'll go to a right back. He probably won't ever break in, but I wanted someone off the Romanian report, and he was the best out of the bunch. So that is how we're looking for that. Did Spurs win? Spurs are in second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. Spurs lost. Spurs lost. There is a slight chance. There is a small chance. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, it might still be on. It might still be on. Who beat Spurs? Was it Man United? It was Manchester United. Go on, Man United. You fucking legends. There's a reason I support these guys. It's not just because they beat Spurs. But I mean, the low key, the title is still on. Who did Arsenal play the final day? Wolves. Oh, mate, please. Please, can we beat Spurs? Please, can we beat Spurs, man? We have the opportunity. We've been given a lifeline. We've been given a lifeline in this career mode. Can we do it still? I mean, it's still on. If we beat Spurs, we'll go level on points with them. We've got better goal difference, and we'll be 1 point behind Arsenal. That being said, if Spurs beat us, then the season's over. But it's fine. The stakes are so fucking high right now. The Premier League title is still on. Let's get into the Premier press conference. Spurs is life. I don't mind Spurs on any other day, but today I need to beat them. I need to beat them. 3-2-3-2 is actually kind of fun. So many people get in the midfield to get all your passes through. And personally, full-backs in the 3-back is great defence against wingers. It's actually a smart strategy, to be honest. It sounds like a smart strategy. We'll handle the situation. We've secured top 4. We will be a Champions League team next year. We will be playing Champions League football next year. But will we go in with the Premier League title? That's the question. Lads are 100% ready for this. There is a chance, ladies and gents. Wolves might not have fucked our season up yet. And honestly, Wolves could save our season if they just take something off Arsenal on the final day. We have to beat Spurs here first, though. Can you turn Tottenham Hotspur over again? What, we beat them last time? Right, I'm confident then. I'm confident. If we beat them at their own backyard, I'm confident. Thank you. I'll not take any more questions. Right. Stretches here, boys. Stretches. Let's get prepared. What was the score last time? Spurs, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? When did we play them? Start of the season, must have been. 3-0 win. 3-0 win at White Hart Lane. Or, not White Hart Lane, sorry. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But now, we have to beat them in a bigger game occasion. The chances are Arsenal could still end up winning, and it wouldn't matter. But the fact is, there's a chance. And that's all I need. All I need is a chance. Carpenter next brace is Hartlepool grab win over Nottingham Forest. My stream's frozen on my phone, so hopefully it's not actually frozen. Bear with me. There we go. Right. Carpenter next brace is Hartlepool grab win over Nottingham Forest. Carpenter got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in their 4-1 win against Nottingham Forest. Brentford beat Everton. Burnley beat Norwich. Nottingham Forest drew with Liverpool. Interesting. Hartlepool expecting another win against Spurs. Hartlepool United will be looking forward to another win if the 3-0 victory in their last encounter against Tottenham Hotspur offers any clue as to which way today's result will go. Spurs face Hartlepool challenge. It really comes down to the fucking wire. I am scared. I am terrified. Tottenham Hotspur believe they can mount a title challenge this season, but their credentials are sure to be severely tested in their next game, which sees them up against a team just below them in the table, Hartlepool United. Being the home team might suggest Hartlepool are favourites to clinch the points, but in top of the table clashes like this one, that advantage often counts for very little. The game is more likely to be decided in favour of the team that best holds its nerve over the 90 minutes. Hartlepool seek to fend off Spurs in potential title decider as well. It's now or never for Hartlepool as they face Spurs in what could be the decider in the race to win the Premier League. Hartlepool fans hope a title challenge is still possible, but their team has no margin for error. Defeat would see Spurs go clear at the top of the table, heading into the final day. Manchester United crowned champions. I'm guessing that's the FA Cup. Linus Horn there, he is with that. Manchester United do win the FA Cup against Manchester City. You love to see that as a Man United fan. But they've got a stacked fucking team, I tell you that much. But the fact is, they're not making Champions League next year, and we are. So maybe we could take a couple of players from their team heading into next year. Right, it's all or nothing. A win against Spurs could set us up for a crazy final day. And with our goal difference advantage, it would just be the fact of Wolves needing to stop Arsenal. So we need to beat Spurs. Case closed there. They're going to go their absolute strongest team, and they've done that as well. It's a fucking good team. No wonder it's near the top, but we are a fucking good team as well. Let's just rotate the best players back in for this one. And let's just hope for the best. Fingers crossed, boys. Fingers fucking crossed that we can pull off this victory. Taking a look then at the team. First of all, change the armband again. I should do this on the main menu, but we're nearly into the season. We might go with a new captain next year anyway. I'm not sure yet. But this is the team, of course, for the game against Spurs. Nielsen in between the sticks. Sutherland and Miranda as the fullbacks. Sutherland, of course, captain in the side. It is Martin and Bull as the centre-backs. Diop, CDM / centre mid. Serrano, centre mid / cam. Wilson off the left. Roberts off the right. Blanchard and Carlson up top. Carlson's got a thing for scoring in important games, so we could see him score today. He put a hat-trick past Arsenal. Be good to see him put a hat-trick past Spurs as well. You just never know. As for them, they've got a mad 5-back defence, a hell of a midfield, and a strong front three as well. It is going to be difficult, but we win here, and down to the final day goes the title race. If we lose here, we accept top 4, and we'll move on to next season. But let's see what we can do. It's Hartlepool versus Spurs at Victoria Park. It's live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, JT Twitch. I'll do my best. I will do my best. I can't do anything less than the best. Normally a 3-back is just 3 centre-backs and they're usually slow, so I'd have 90 plus pace full-backs in the 3-back instead, because you can cover the wings and have the pace to cut in and help the lone centre-back if needed. It does make a lot more sense when you put it like that, to be honest. Right. Anything less than 3 points here ends our season. If we get 3 points, it comes down to the final day. Duncan Wilson Tifo, you'll have to see it. Why real teams don't do 3-backs like that, I do not know. I don't know either, honestly. It would work, but I suppose you got, with a 3-back in real life, you got the 3 centre-backs, and then you got the wing-backs, haven't you? I suppose. When you do a 3-2-3-2, you don't really have the wing-backs. Or you don't really have the wingers. So I guess there's reasoning behind it. But I get your reasoning as well. Having pace at the back would help a lot. That's a 5-back. Yeah, but sometimes teams use it as a 3-back as well. They use it kind of in a 3-back formation. They use the wing-backs as midfielders sometimes, as wide midfielders. I've seen teams go with a 3-back and then have the right back and left back actually be midfielders. So you can do that, I suppose. It would work either way. Like with Spurs here, they've got the 3 centre-backs and they've got Spence and Udogie. Sometimes they would probably go as midfielders. If that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, then fair enough. I maybe haven't explained it well. Right, boys. Focus. Focus on getting into these cunts and coming out the other side with 3 points. Spurs kick off proceedings, and Tottenham Hotspur here have a chance of taking Hartlepool out of the title race, and of course Hartlepool United have a chance to take this title race down to the final day. The stakes couldn't be higher if they tried. There's still a route in here. Rodri can't get it through to Bailey. It's held by Nielsen. We need to play at our absolute best. I always try, but we need to play our damnedest now. That's gone past Serrano somehow. Couldn't tell you how, but it has. That's how close it is. A win today would put us level. Of course, a loss would not. Good block there. I think it was Martin with the block. We have the pace to counter, but we don't have anyone actually making the move besides Carlson. I was hoping Wilson would make a move, but I suppose it would have been read by Jed Spence there. Diop. Serrano. Roberts trying to find that gap. It's not going to work. Serrano out to Miranda. It's inside, one more. Carlson, please put this away. Come on. That's the start we needed. Yes, for Carlson. 1-0, please. I beg. I beg, we're back in this. Back in this title race. Ederson could do nothing. Great play off this right-hand side. Turned his man and slid it into the bottom left. Yes, but Carlson, he's come up at so many key moments this season since the injury of Carlos Rodriguez, and he's definitely sticking around next year. Just based off his performances, he's been fantastic, and it's the 10th goal in 19 matches for Jesper Karlsson. He's hit double figures, and he's played a lot less than Carpenter has. 1-0 at Victoria Park, boys. Oh, come on. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now. Even if it comes down to the final day and we do lose out to either Arsenal or Spurs, at least we were there. At least we were there to give it our all. I'm not writing off Newcastle in any way, by the way, because they are a tricky team. They've been pushing for European football all season, and they will finish probably Europa League spots. But I would like to, you know, beat them as well. Blanchard offside. It's a good save from Ederson. Spurs did that under Conte, but a true three-back with full backs is interesting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because Spurs used to do that. They don't do that anymore, obviously. Now they've got Ange. He likes his four-backs, but yeah, that's what they used to do. But a three-back with full-backs could be fun. I just don't know anyone. I don't know who would try it. I don't know who would be risking that. Because it probably would work, but I just don't know who would want to try it, really. I don't know what kind of manager would give it a go. It's not a bad idea by any means, though. Definitely an interesting concept. Fucking hell, Tammy's just taking that down with... I thought I was the winger, but Tammy's just taking that down past Miranda with so much skill there. Billy Bull blocks it for a corner. Again, it's going to be a similar story at Wolves. We need to get a second goal before they hit back on us, because we saw what happened with Wolves. We didn't get a second goal, and they went and won the match. A decent header. It came back in, but Nielsen had to react fast. Tried to head it away. It was actually a volley. I think it was Rodri who took that on. And Nielsen, or whoever number 36 is, it might be one of the centre-backs, honestly. I don't know at this point. What I do know is it was close, and I was scared. You got an idea? What is your idea? Carlson, oh, is it enough? Not really. Hine right there. Bailey ball in, blocked by Bull. Oh, fuck off. Fuck this, man. If they're just going to get rebound goals to get bailed out of this, I'm just not happy. I'm very unhappy. I've defended so well up until this point. It just bounces straight back. Straight back to one of their players every fucking time. I've never conceded more rebound goals in my life. Actually, to be honest, I've conceded a lot of rebound goals in 24, so that's kind of a lie, but it's still ridiculous how I've done well there, and it just rewards me with fucking nothing. What just happened? I need to look back at this and see what happened with Blanchard. I'm in shock. Was it Blanchard or was it Serrano? Serrano, even. What on God's green earth is this? I've just pressed to do a simple pass, apparently. It's gone through his foot. He's danced around the ball. It's gone through his foot again. And I don't... It's gone through his foot again. I can't apparently get the ball, and then he just... I don't know. We get lots of money by a non-league English side that's half decent. We try it with them. There's a challenge. I don't know who, again, would do it, but you need quality players as well. That's the only issue. Oh my fucking god. This game's going to piss me off today, isn't it? I mean, it already has. It's going to keep pissing me off. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see us winning this. That rebound goal's kind of giving me the feeling that we're probably fucked. Don't just rebound to them. Tammy's offside anyway, but just... Or is he? Why is the play stopped? I'm confused. It didn't go out of play, did it? Oh, it did, didn't it? Never mind, I'm an idiot. I'm not a fan of this, you know. Spurs is constant pressure, and they're going to get another corner. Wilson, good tackle. One of us buys the club, the other manages it. I mean, it would be quite cool. But I don't have the money to buy it, and I don't have the brain to manage it. You can see with this career mode, I'm struggling. I just want to tackle and get the ball back. I'm not asking for a lot. Nielsen's done pretty good so far this game. Did let that goal in from Bailey, but that's not really his fault. I did defend it, and the game was like, oh, well, tough shit, mate. This is going to be a long 90 minutes. It's a great header. It's saved well again by Nielsen. Managing teams on a game is easy, but real life seems really difficult. Yeah, I could never imagine doing it in real life. You wouldn't get the growth of your players, like potential and all that all the time, and you wouldn't get your players listening all the time. It's probably a minefield, if I'm being honest. We got it away with Sutherland, but I don't see us being away with it for long. They're probably going to come straight back in. Done exactly that. I thought Bailey might have been off there, but he wasn't. Bull gets the tackle in. Doesn't get the ball, because why would he? Spurs just try to find an opening there, and we managed to get it away. Referee. Are you... Nah, like... I can't get out of a fucking box at the moment. This Spurs team are ridiculous. Blanchard, make the run, mate. Just go. I'm getting held back. That's cool. And I'll get fouled. At least we're in there fucking half for a change. De Oliveira gets a tackle in, and it's a yellow card. But again, we have to win. We have to win to even be in with a chance. We can't just take a draw here. I think he got the ball, actually, but... I'm not going to fucking say that out loud, am I? Got a decent opportunity here. Take the lead. I don't know who's on it. I'm assuming Roberts. But I don't know if I'm going to shoot this or pass it off. It is shootable, but I just don't know if I have confidence in myself to score it. I think I'm going to say no. Sutherland, that's a heavy touch. Ball in. Blanchard. Oh, can't get it through the fucking 9 million defenders that Spurs have placed there. Spence gets it clear, and we go again for Spurs now. Oh, why is Sutherland not there? Where is... Oh, I was going to call Contreras. Where is fucking Martin going? I love when my centre-backs commit out to the side, even though I've not told them to, ever. Luckily, it was an easy save from Nielsen in the end. Serrano out to Miranda. I don't know where to go here, because we've just got 105 million players back. Miranda's done well. Serrano. Roberts. Carlson. He's turned his man again, but he can't. I think they knew it was coming that time. Close it down. It's a Diop. Thank you. He's finally done it. It took about 3 player switches. Good defended by Diop. I tried to get back on him once I went off him again, but it took a while. Blanchard. Can he do this? No, he can't. We'll have to play it off. Serrano. Into Carlson. Oh, Ederson, just fuck off, isn't it? Pass, yeah. I'm trying to pass through, but they're fucking. Oh, off the free kick, yeah, I did pass it, but I just couldn't find a way through. Right. Can we get a lead heading into half time? We wouldn't deserve it because Spurs have been all over us, but don't give a fuck at this point, to be honest with you. Sutherland. Oh no. They're going to counter as well. Oh fuck. Musiala off the counter. Are you sure? Go on, Sutherland. Good read. Still alive. Serrano. Carlson. Oh, beautiful play. Oh, beautiful play. Who's offside? Which one of you bastards is offside? Oh, you've got to be joking. It's barely off. I thought we'd taken the lead. But Carlson just offside. This is going to be a horrible end today, isn't it? Even if we do win this match, I feel like we're not going to win the league. But it's fine. Top 4 was the initial objective. If we can confirm that, which we have already done, it's a decent season for me, in my opinion. Can we get to half time, please? Ref, just blow the whistle. Thank God. Right, let's get out of that half. And let's think about how the fuck we're going to get through this game. Oh, man. We've been good defensively. The only goal that they got came from a rebound. Nielsen's been brilliant today. Can't lie. Got the early goal from Carlson. They got their equaliser from Bailey. It's 45 minutes of pain to come up. If we win, we can still do it. If we lose, well, at least we gave our fucking all, didn't we? I mean, we are being, I wouldn't say dominated, but they've had a lot more opportunity than we have. It's going to have to be a smash and grab today, I think. But you can see the tackles. I've got 9 tackles and 4 tackles won. They haven't won a single tackle, and yet the ball keeps going back to them somehow. So it's interesting that. So many defenders, yeah, way too many. 53 to 47 in terms of possession for us. 13 shots to 3 in favour of Spurs, with 2.4 expected goals to 1.2. We're going to have to pull off a miracle, basically, is what the game is telling me. Again, on a normal day, a point would be fine. I'd absolutely run with this point and take it to the other side. But on a day like this where we can't drop points, we have to win. I really wish we got a result against Wolves, man. Where's Wilson going there? Sutherland was it back, and it's going to just go back to them. Rodri's just taking... Do you know what? That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not even surprised. It's not even Rodri, it's Musiala. That's even more expected then, because Musiala's a madman. I tried to close him down. He just went through. Well, I mean, we didn't close him down initially. Then I tried to turn around with Martin, but I can't argue with that. Title's done, eh? Title's done. This Spurs team is too good. Oh my, fuck off. If I make a tackle, I don't get the ball, so why do they? Why is my centre back so far up? Oh, it's Musiala again. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Nielsen. All right. The uphill battle has just become a mountain. I don't get it. Ultra attacking, we might need to, but I don't think I have an ultra attacking I don't usually use game plans, but we're gonna need to. Let's just do obviously the usual formation, but change some shit around. Right, Sutherland, Martin, Bull, Miranda, Diop, Serrano. Right. I don't usually do custom tactics, but I need them today. Free roam. You know what? Target player for Blanchard and getting behind for Carlson. And then free roam as well for Roberts. I don't usually use... Custom tactics don't really work for me, so I don't usually touch them, but we desperately need them. Oh, good press, good press. Blanchard, Wilson. Tried to keep it in to pass it back, man. Instant results off the ultra attacking though, to be fair. Sutherland. Wilson. Blanchard. Carlson. Too many fucking... Move out the fucking way, man! And it's a foul somewhere, apparently, and yet they're still going to get the ball anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fuck this game entirely, man. Tammy's missed it. Fast build up, forward runs, constant pressure. Right. Let's put it on. Gakpo coming on for Bailey. Fast build up. Forward runs, constant pressure. Right, let's see how we go. I hate this game, man. Everything is a foul. Everything I do is a foul. Whenever I go in for a tackle, it's a foul. Whenever they go in for it, they get the ball immediately. Sutherland takes around Gakpo. I get that you're making the forward runs, lads, but I don't really know how to pick you out right now. Blanchard. Roberts. Serrano. Oh, ref! I know it's not a penalty, but just give me fucking something. We've just got to go all out, boys. Oh, but we've gone all out and it's left the space at the back. God, I thought it was Rodri. I'm not a good striker. Tammy coming off for fucking Moise Keane. Spurs have dominated us, to be honest. They deserve this win, but... Fuck, look, just walk into me and get the ball. Why do my players never do that? And then their defender's just back already. Carlson, Roberts, go, mate. Go, 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 go. I don't understand, man. I put that away from Edison and he's managed to cover it. Spence for Fran Garcia. I might even have to play his corner short. That's how fucking much this means right now. I don't usually like doing this, but... Doesn't matter anyway, they just fucking get the ball off me anyway. This Spurs team might just be too good, honestly. Can I switch to my other centre back so I can mark the run? Thank you. Oh, cool. Yeah, you know, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't care anymore. I've lost full interest. This game might be the stupidest video game I've played in my life. I've got a man right there on the man in the middle, and for some reason he just doesn't come across. The AI just doesn't bring him across in front of Gakpo there. What's the fucking point in having AI defending if it does nothing? Well, I mean, we're not going to win the title, boys. It's case closed. They are just too good. They can tackle and get the ball instantly. I tackle, I have to fight 17 more boss fights to get the ball. It's fucking stupid. Nobody is running, despite the fact that I've got forward runs on. There's an outside chance we can bring this back, but I don't fucking know how. That's a foul if he's not got the ball. What is this video game? I've already played the ball off with Serrano, and I'm getting fucking cunted by Rodri. Oh my god. What rate are Spurs players? There's some of them like 90 and beyond. It was always an uphill. It was always an uphill battle today. It was always going to be difficult. But I thought one day maybe this game would see in my favour, but no. Can I get the ball when I fucking... Oh, mate. This is not good to do when ill, I'll tell you that much. We've got to get 3 goals. And I don't get this video game. I don't understand it. I'm passing it normally. I'm just passing it. I'm just pressing the A button. It's like, oh, are you sure you want to pass it there, or do you want to pass it 6 miles past him? Can't get through because they've got 17 million defenders back. Fuck off, dude. Like, fair play, Spurs. You've done me here, but it's so fucking bogus, this game. I mean, we're not gonna get anything out of this now, will we? I just can't get through a defence. They just know where I'm going each time. But forward runs, I've got one person making a forward run. And then even when I do get through, Edison's there like, hello, let me just fucking stop that with no issue. I just thought that we were going to have this because we scored early, and then when that rebound goal went in, I kind of have expected. I don't even know where I'm going, so how does he know where I'm going? And then when I press, I just don't get the... Do you know what? I don't get rewarded for anything I do defensively. And I've realised this now. I mean, I've known all along, but it kind of just... I don't know where the fuck everyone is. Everyone's just gone. Everyone's disappeared. Everyone's just gone on holiday. I have no defenders, apparently. They've all just... they accepted defeat here. I appreciate the tactics, Izzy, but... it hasn't helped defensively. It's just... this Spurs team's too good. We're going to have to improve that. I mean, we've got top 4, which is fine. I just fucking... whatever. Fuck Spurs, honestly. I don't know how we can beat them 3-0 with no problem earlier in the season, and suddenly they just get... they get every ball every time. Sums up our day. Sums up our day. You know what? The Premier League title would have always been an overachievement. I'm happy to get top 4 and move on to next season. At least there's no pressure in that last game. Oh my god, I don't understand I've not won the header. I don't understand anything in this game, to be honest with you. I don't understand how it functions. I've got 3 Spurs players on me at a time with no help. Whatever. We gave it our all. Sometimes a fairy tale doesn't end with a happy ending, does it? Sometimes you don't get a happy end at the end of a fairy tale. Spurs, I mean, they deserve it, don't they? I mean, ref, the game is done. The game is done. They don't need another goal, do they? Oh, apparently they do. I mean, it was 4 minutes in their own half, but the referee has just given them one more goal. I fucking hate this video game. I don't understand why they got extra minutes to get another goal here. What's the point? Who does that help with anyone? Whatever. I can't be bothered. It's way over injury time as it is, but they get extra injury time because they are Spurs. I don't really know what to say because it's not like I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I guess my main takeaway from that game is when I press to tackle, I'd like to get the ball rather than when I press tackle, my guy falls over or it just rebounds back to them, I suppose. Like if I'm pressing a tackle and I should win the tackle, can I keep the possession, I suppose? That's the way it goes, though. They were better than us. They deserved it. 51 to 49 in terms of possession. 21 shots to 8. 5-1 is with to goes to 2.3. It just shows that we may need to add a bit more next year if we want to go that one step further. But the title's gone. That's fine. It was always going to be an overachievement. We've got top 4, and we can move on to next season. We'll finish off. Obviously, we'll still play the Newcastle game, but that's pretty much what we can play for. Gone. 8.3, and best player on the pitch by a long way from Sutherland. Roberts tried 7.7, but nobody else could get a look in because their defence was so good. A goal and 6.9 for Carlson, but that was about it. Their whole team was very good. Veneros El Directo de Abri. Sorry, I don't. What's up, Daniel? I don't speak Spanish. I think that's Spanish. I apologise. Ansu Fati, their best player. Brace and an assist from 9.7. Leon Bailey with an 8.7 and a lucky rebound goal. Cody Gakpo with a goal and an assist and an 8.4. Jamal Musiala with a goal and 8.4. You can see their ratings. Hein was their best defender. He's their lowest rated, I believe. Rodri with an assist of 7.6. Van de Ven came to Spurs anyway, even though it wasn't in. Even though it was FIFA 23. But these are the rest of the Spurs ratings. You can see why they might go on and win the league. We've got Szoboszlai as a bench player. But I don't know how we could go up against that. But, yeah, unfortunate. And thus ends the title race. At least for us, anyway. It's going to go down to the final day between Arsenal and Spurs. But they outclassed us. And they were just better than us. We won that. We take it down the final day. We lost it, though. And it's over. It's fine though, I'm happy with this season. I'm a bit upset that we're not going to get the title, but I'm happy with this season because we took it all the way. I mean, we needed to win, but we just couldn't. And it's not the end of the world. I wish we had won the league, but I'm still taking this as a good season. Obviously, there's some fixing up to do. But as a season, I'm not complaining. We will finish in a Champions League spot. Guaranteed. We won't be winning the league. That's guaranteed as well, unfortunately. But that is how it's looking. Wolves could still get that 4th spot over Chelsea, but we can't fall out of top 4. So next year we will be playing Champions League football. But it's a disappointing end. Because I thought maybe, just maybe, we could pull it off. But it just shows what we need next year is a little bit more talent. And a bit more ability to get over the finish line. I'm not going to read down the whole table, actually, because that will spoil some positions like the relegation battle. I kind of want to keep that stum for now. I know Luton are going down, but I kind of want to keep the rest a secret at the moment. Well, the final day, ladies and gents, 26th of May, 2030. It could have been a day where we pulled off something magic. But ultimately, it's going to be a day where we just end our season against Newcastle. And, again, I'm happy with it. Premier League title, I reckon we could have done it if we had Rodriguez, you know, but with that lack of a number 9, we still have some good performances from a lot of players coming through. Carlson started to step up. Carpenter, that was the problem, I think. Carpenter. Blanchard's just not consistent enough. And maybe we even replace him next year. I don't know. There might be some big moves out the club next year. We'll have to do a full scale evaluation on it. But what I do know is that we will be Champions League next year. Hartlepool are Champions League, and I like the squad, and I like a lot of the players, but I think liking the players isn't going to be enough. What we need is quality, and what we need is that next step of talent up to the, well, obviously up to the next level. Like Spurs have, like Arsenal have. It's their talent is, that Spurs team is ridiculous. Barring a catastrophic result, they will win the Premier League. But you've got to think it could have been us. It really could have been us. With a fit and healthy number 9 for the rest of the season, I would have seen us. I think I would have seen us do it, you know. But we're gonna have to bring some change about because it just ain't working. And I love some of these players. I love them like they were my sons. But on the other hand, liking them, probably enjoying them being on the team, just isn't enough. And I think some movement, maybe even some shocking movement, out of the club might be what's needed. Maybe a bit of change might be the catalyst to get this team to where we want to get it. And again, for the final, well, probably the final time, I'll probably say it again, but I'm not upset. I'm not upset that we've not won the Premier League. I'm just upset that we had the chance and we couldn't do it. But I'm overall, top 4 was the goal, and top 4 has been successful, so it's fine. It's fine. Fatty grabs braces. Spurs beat Hartlepool. Fatty was in superb form for Tottenham Hotspur, scoring 2 goals to power side to a 5-1 win against Hartlepool. Yeah, we got massacred. They were very good. Isaac Hine, solid in defence. Ansu Fati, a madman up in the attack. Our best player was Sutherland, and it seems to be a bit of a theme at the moment. Sutherland seems to be our only performer. Achille Blanchard, assist leader. He's got 29 contributions in 36 matches. It's just the consistency. I'm wondering, can we get somebody more consistent? Hartlepool hopes to win again versus Newcastle. Shabalala will be open to enjoy a repeat of Hartlepool United's last encounter with Newcastle United, a game which ended in victory for his side. And it doesn't mean anything now. It might mean something for Newcastle. They could get that 5th place position if they win and Wolves fuck up. But for us, it's just seeing out the season now. But as you can see, like we said here, Newcastle United face Hartlepool in key battle for European football this season, or next season. One of the week's most eagerly anticipated fixtures sees Newcastle take on Hartlepool. It'll be tense, potentially deciding who'll make it to next season's Champions League. Well, we have made it, and Newcastle can't make it, so it doesn't potentially decide that at all. Bear with me, guys. But it could have ramifications for Newcastle. I think I saved over. I did. Just double checking. Right, final game of Season 8 then. Instead of going in for that title race at the end, we will just be securing that hopefully 3rd place spot. And next year, come back stronger from it, I think. Maybe give some players that I know will be leaving some send-offs. Or at least I'm thinking of having them exit. Carpenter probably will go, if I'm being honest with you. Bishop will probably go. Barlow I'm undecided on. Hobbs, I do like Hobbs, but I don't. Is he what we need there? He went a bit of a scoring run, but Flores probably goes as well. One of Chavez or Ibrahim will go, most likely out of those two. Will have an exit, and I'm not throwing Higgins in. I don't rate him in the Prem, honestly, and I thought he would be a successor to one of these goalkeepers, but it doesn't seem likely at this point. But that's going to be a team we roll with in this final game of the season. In goal, then we've got Nielsen. I know he's just conceded 5, but I still back him over Higgins at the moment, and we're just going to see the season out now. Moffat, left back and captain. Flores, right back. Chavez, centre back alongside Ibrahim. Diop, CDM. Hobbs, Cam. Bishop off the left. Barlow off the right. Carpenter and Blanchard up top. At St James's Park, then it's the final game of the season. Who's going to win the title between Arsenal and Spurs? That's my interest. I'm going to put those news things on. It's probably going to be Spurs, because Spurs have Bournemouth and Arsenal have Wolves. So, most likely will be Spurs, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, final game of Season 8 is Newcastle United versus Hartlepool at St James's Park. We have secured top 4, but let's see if we can stay in 3rd place. End on a high note. Again, I'm not fussed at what happens in this match. At the end of the day, we will be a Champions League team. It's more what Newcastle can do out of this match, but I would just like to end on a high note personally. After a tricky season. Isn't the success that maybe we could have asked for, but it is success nonetheless. So what we need to do now is just come out the other side next season, come out firing, and just hope, pray, dream that we have what it takes for next year. Let's just try and end on a high note, and if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Because we've already got a top 4 space secured. If we do end on a high note, at least we'll have a good victory. We can't go any higher than 3rd. We could drop down to 4th. So we'll finish 3rd or 4th this season. And an early chance of Newcastle. Sees Nielsen pull off a very good save. But ultimately, like I said, we're just here to see a season out now. I don't know how it's not come to my player, but Fabio Silva sent that to Rosed. But as you can see, title race is there. Relegation zone is there. It's going to come down to the final day as well. Everton, Brentford, West Ham, all involved in that. I think Burnley are safe. It kind of went quickly off my screen. Oh, it's a Blanchard. It's probably going to be Carpenter's send-off game, which is why I've given him the start. If it was a game where we're in the title race, Carlson would have, even though he's quite tired, he would have had the nod. Flores, good defence there. Anthony, the player to watch apparently. Barlow, Blanchard, Diop. Oh, what a save, Martinez. Not the option I expected to have there, but Malik Diop nearly bagging. Again, I think it's just a matter of upgrades next season. Bishop in towards Diop. Oh, it's a great save by Emi Martinez. I don't know how much he knew about it, but it was still a very good save. And he keeps the scoreline 0-0 here at St James's. I do appreciate those tactics from the last game, Izzy, with the ultra attacking, but I don't use custom tactics a lot, so that's probably why I was a bit kind of taken back. Spurs losing. Hold on. Great save by Nielsen. I wasn't really paying full attention. I thought Spurs were losing. Arsenal could still take this. I don't know who I'd rather, honestly. Spurs just sent us to fucking Kingdom Come, though, with a 5-1 loss. So I would probably prefer Arsenal in current climate, but in actual real life, I prefer Spurs. Well, I mean, it's an interesting shot choice. Should have scored there. A couple of chances where Newcastle should have gone up here, but then again, we should have gone up as well. I think Newcastle were last year's Premier League winners. They've had a bit of a fall off. But I wonder if they've been focusing on European competition. We'll have to check the European results, obviously, and everything else at the end. Carpenter, saved by Martinez. I can't blame Carpenter for that one. That's a spectacular save. Barlow. Jury's out on what we're going to do in the right wing in terms of backup. I know it's going to be Roberts again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But in terms of backup, who do we trust? Do we go Barlow? Do we go Shabalala? Do we go with someone else completely? Carpenter. Oh my God, Emi Martinez is on it today. Bishop trying to get that ball under pressure. Blanchard as well. Can't get the ball back. There's been great chances at both ends of both teams. Both Nielsen and Martinez have done very well, and it might be even Nicholas Nielsen's final game. I'm undecided on who's going to go between him and Higgins. It probably will be Higgins, as much as I would like to see him succeed. Because it's kind of that point now, run out of time, and I thought he'd be a bit better in the chances I gave him this season. I thought he'd have a better goalkeeping season. He's had a couple of clean sheets, granted, but they were against Luton and Norwich. I reckon I could keep clean sheets against Luton and Norwich. Norwich might not have been the other one, but it was definitely one against Luton. Might have been both against Luton, I don't remember. A long season, boys. Blanchard gives us the lead. All I'm saying is that nobody's safe when it comes to the summer window. You could be Carlos Rodriguez and be guaranteed to be here. But with his injury, he might decrease. Or you could be Iago Flores with one foot out the door already. It's nothing against Flores. He's been solid when he's played. I think we need somebody a little bit better to back up Miranda. 16th goal of the season on Blanchard. I believe he levels with Rodriguez now. As my stream is frozen on my phone, but I'm hoping it's not frozen on the screen. Just fix it real quick. It's a matter of pausing it and unpausing it. Probably conceding a goal because I was trying to fix my stream. Good save, Nielsen. Flores unable to keep it in. Ball in towards Anthony. It's headed away. Tries to go for a tackle to Maximan, but it didn't work. Ibrahim blocks it. Come to Moffat. And Chavez. Diop. Bishop. But if Carpenter was off. Yeah, he was, but that's because Bishop took about 3 days to make the pass. That's that far off. Does feel like a bit of a flat ending to this season, just because of how we could have done it. But I'm not dwelling on it. We'll go again next year. Blanchard bags again, and he will overtake Rodriguez on the last day of the season. There's no way Blanchard's missing that. Puts out of reach of Emmy. And that'll probably seal the deal this season for this result. A win to end after... I'm so annoyed. That game against Wolves, I argue we should have won. But the game against Spurs, fair enough. They just outclassed us. And the thing is, I don't think there's anyone we can even take from them. In fact, actually, there is. But I don't know if I should. Ibrahim struggling there against some Maximan. Ball in. Fabio Silva, good save by Nielsen. I thought Silva might have been closed down there, but not to be. I think we're just sitting back a bit relaxing now because it's the end of the season, which is fair enough. Because I'm not really too far. We're not really getting anything to play with now. Blanchard for the hat-trick, perhaps. Just wrong side of the post. I thought it might have been a great end to the season for a number 10 anyway. A brace and nearly a hat-trick. We've had Blanchard for 3 seasons now, and the problem has always been his consistency. He scores in bursts, which is fine, but I just wish we could find someone more consistent. And we do have options. I don't know if it's worth selling Blanchard, because he probably will get more potential next year. He probably got to a 92, even further perhaps, but he's good. It's just he's not consistent enough in front of goal sometimes. I don't think we will sell him, don't get me wrong. He probably won't go. But nobody's safe. Especially this man. But he might have found the goal on his exit. Luca Carpenter. Good finish past Emi Martinez. I still reckon he goes. On the flip side, though, a depth striker is 87 rated. I don't want to get rid of him, but I know the chat will. I'll just put it straight out there. I don't want him to go, but I know that many a person will. And with his goal record this season, it's hard to disagree. It's a 3-0 lead for us at the break. Newcastle don't look like they're going to get a Europa League spot. It might be conference for the Magpies this year. Blanchard with a brace, Carpenter with the other. I mean, we've got this sewn up and sorted now, but maybe Newcastle pull off an incredible comeback. We just never know. Looking at the results around the breakdown on the final day of the 2029-2030 season, Norwich lead Brighton 1-0. Chelsea lead Everton 1-0. It's 1-1 between Brentford and Luton. 0-0 between Southampton and Manchester City. 1-0 to Liverpool over Leicester. 1-0 to West Ham over Nottingham Forest as they try to make the great escape. It is 1-0 to Arsenal over Wolves, and it's 1-0 to Bournemouth over Spurs. As it stands, the title will be red and white. It'll be Arsenal that take the Premier League title over Tottenham Hotspur at the moment. And of course, Manchester United join 1-1 with Burnley as well at the bottom. But as it stands, Arsenal will take the Premier League. 55 to 45 in terms of possession in favour of Newcastle. 8 shots to 5 in favour of ourselves. And 3.4 expected goals to 1.6. It's a deserved lead. And we'll see this game out now, I think. I'm wondering, and I don't think it would have made a difference, but I'm wondering if if I had kept the tactics I'd initially gone with, would we have been able to come back against Spurs? I don't think it would have mattered, genuinely, but we'll just never know. Barlow tried to cut it in and cut it back, but plenty of marking on Carpenter in the area. Chavez tackle initially. Now Flores. Wolves get one back, but Arsenal also have a second there. It's 2-1 at the Molineux. So as it stands, it wouldn't have mattered even if we beat Spurs as well, by the way, for reference. Arsenal would have to drop points. But if Arsenal drop points now, they'll lose the title to Spurs. Really intriguing into the season. I just wish we could have been a part of it, but we got outclassed. It's the way it goes sometimes in football. Nicholas Nielsen at the saves again. He's wanted to make a good impression to stay on here. I think realistically what I'm probably going to do is we're going to have the main goalkeeper be a new signing. I think I've said who I'm probably going to go for. But we'll scout about a bit. That was meant for Carpenter, but it's decided to lock on to Barlow, I think, because of the offside against Carpenter. Once the pass had finally gone, well, the A button press had finally gone through. And there's their goal because they need one. God forbid I keep a clean sheet, you know what I'm saying? If I was Thiago Almada, I wouldn't be celebrating right now. Oh, Almada, sorry, not Almada. Randall Worky. I don't know how he's managed to finish that, to be honest. It's quite a good finish, but I don't understand why Nielsen has gone down like that. I'm wondering a third option. What if we loan Higgins out? We have Nielsen about as the backup and then the new signing in as the main. Because if we are going to get a new goalkeeper, it's going to be an upgrade. And that wraps up the hat-trick for Achille Blanchard. Newcastle may have got one back, but that is beautiful play. A great end to an interesting season for the Frenchman. He's going to have to be firing on all cylinders, at least until Rodriguez comes back at the start of the next one. Martinez had a good start, but it's just kind of fallen apart throughout this game now, and that's a beautiful, tidy finish from Achille Blanchard. Once again, just burying it into the bottom right, and I think that's going to call it a day for Achille Blanchard, purely because he's done what we need him to do. Give him a rest, and we'll give Carlson a run out. He's done his duty here. On comes Jesper Karlsson. Hartlepool fans travelling all the way up north. Well, I say all the way up north. It's not actually that far from Hartlepool to Newcastle. They've enjoyed their day. Achille Blanchard has sent us home, or sent us to the end of the season in a blaze of glory. It would have been nice had he done that last game, but I'm not, going to hold grudges. It's a great ball over from Moffat if it works. It does. Bishop got to take it all himself though. He's done his best. I don't know if it was a shot or an attempted ball in the middle, to be honest. Either way, it's not worked. Thiago Almada was caught with by Douglas Moffat. He's sticking around. Of course, such a key part of that left back. I don't know what's happening there. I've been for Diop. Key part of this team at that left back spot. He replaced Sutherland when Sutherland left. Now he's backing up Sutherland. Now he's back. But honestly, I could have gone with Moffat for the whole save. It's just the whole story with Sutherland. We had to bring him back, didn't we? Carlson! Oh man, nearly. But I honestly could have just stuck with Moffat the whole way through. I know his potential is kind of plateaued now, but I wouldn't have been offended if we just not got Sutherland. But we had to. We had to for the narrative, didn't we? Anthony coming off for João Pedro. And Saint-Maximin coming off for Madueke. Barlow won't get ahead of Corral there. He will get the corner, I believe. 20 minutes left. The scoreline's gone blank, but we know it's 4-1 Hartlepool. A bit of brilliance from Achille Blanchard today with a hat-trick. The other goal coming from Luca Carpenter, possibly send-off match. Hobbs, Prince, Carpenter, Diop. I panicked, I'm going to be honest with you. Just to get it back in, but it's not happened, and it's just going to bounce perfectly to them. And off Newcastle go, perhaps for another roll of the dice. Madueke gets away from Flores, but Ibrahim does enough. And again, I'm not sure which centre-back to part ways with either. So I like them both, but I think we do have to upgrade one of them. I do like Bull and Martin too much to let go of them. Barlow trying to find that top left. Just couldn't quite get the curve on it. We'll do a bit of discussion, if you want, at the end of this episode, and potentially start next episode. Might be easier actually. On keep, sell or loan. I've kind of got an idea for some of them, what I'm going to do. Diop's been fouled there by Elise. Ref sees nothing wrong with it. I intentionally put the ball away from Elise, so it'd be a foul, but the game has just ignored that. Unless Elise just get a rogue. If Elise got a rogue foot to it, then fair enough, but I don't feel like he did. Yes. Yep, good tackle on João Pedro. One man who's definitely going to be sent to the end. Malik Diop. Very rarely does he have stinkers. Carpenter! He scored a header. There's not a lot of strikers that can do that. I know we all enjoy hating Carpenter. We all are questioning his ability, but has he saved his career at Hartlepool? In my opinion, I want to keep him on, but it's going to come down to you lot as well. I would really love to keep him on. I know I've got the final say, of course I do, because it's my career mode, but in terms of opinion, I need. I mean, you guys, I won't definitely go with what you guys say. It's just I need to think, and I know we've got, obviously, with the whole scoring drought of about 15 or so games with Luca Carpenter, I can understand frustrations, but we'll go again next year. We'll have a lot more game time. Carpenter will probably get a lot more showing as well. And on the face of it, ultimately, he's actually had a decent season. It's just he's another one that does it in bursts. I just want a striker who can score all the time, and we do have that. But the problem is he's got an ACL injury. And the other one is Carlson, which he will definitely get a lot more game time next year. He's sticking around. He will definitely get a lot more game time next year as well. I don't see why he wouldn't. Phenomenal breakout year. And I really should have given him the season before this one. I really should have given him more game time because he's fucking proven to me why he should get it. And a big shout out to Jordan, I should say as well, for telling me to risk Carlson once Rodriguez got injured, because I was genuinely just going to push fucking Serrano up to striker, which would have worked as well probably, but Carlson got the spotlight he needed. A proving ground as well. Some late changes from Newcastle. The game's already dead and buried. But some late changes from the Magpies. As Kral comes off for Teze. And it's Elise for Vitinha as well. We'll run down the clock here now. I mean, we've got this signed, sealed and delivered. Maybe get a hat-trick for Carpenter on the final day as well, perhaps. Well, that would be interesting. No, good save Martinez. Unselfish to Carlson, though. He's going to get cleared. Well, it might have been one of those seasons where it's somewhat underwhelming in the end because of where we were. But on the flip side of it, I'm very happy. Because it's where we're going to be next season that matters to me now. We are going to be in the most prestigious tournament in club football. Ladies and gentlemen, Hartlepool, our Champions League. But we do miss out on the Premier League title. We don't know who's won it just yet. My money's on Spurs to have overcome Bournemouth, to be honest. But we don't know yet which way it's gone. 50-50 in terms of possession today. 14 shots to 8. 4.3 expected goals to 2.5 as well. We definitely deserved it. But maybe not 5-1. Man of the match goes to Luca Carpenter. What could be his swan song? Again, we're going to have a deep think about it, because he, deep down, there is a very good player there. But if we do keep him next season, he's going to have to chip in with a lot more. It's going to be a major talking point, and I know the majority will probably want him gone. But we need to think about this rationally as well. 8.6 for Blanchard, a hat-trick to close out this season. An assist from Bishop and 8.1, a good display on probably what will be his swan song, unfortunately. Nicholas Nielsen, 7 shots, 6 saves, 1 conceded. Malik Diop with an assist at 7.8. The other assists coming from Barlow with a 7.1 and Bobby Halls with a 7. There's a few names on this team sheet that I know probably won't be sticking around, but there's a few that we'll either have to have a discussion about, or there's many that will be a part of the squad next season. But there's going to be upgrades needed. Thiago Almada, an 8.2 and a goal from him. The assist coming from Fabio Silva with an 8, and that is how the rest of the team looks. I'm kind of intrigued in their overalls, because this was a Premier League winning team last season, and they haven't quite got to that level this season, unfortunately for them. Anyway, as we do now, of course, we watch the hat tricks. So goal number 1 of the number 10 today. Ball laid off by Carpenter, and he buries it bottom left. Kind of middle left, actually, rather than bottom left. It's a good finish from Blanchard. But these next two are quite tidy. They're more technique rather than power. That was a kind of power shot. Not a power shot like as the game allows you to do, but power behind the shot. These were just more technique and placement, accuracy. Just stroking it into that bottom right-hand corner. Left in acres, and he does manage to finish that off with aplomb. And then the final goal of the hat-trick, Kelly Blanchard. Left in acres once again. Diop puts a perfect ball through. And it's a similar one to his second one, but it's even more tidy, if you can get it even more tidy. Just rolls it in past Emi Martinez. This is number, I think this is 4 for Hartlepool at this point. The 3rd for Blanchard, of course. Carpenter get goals as well, a brace. Either side of that 3rd Blanchard goal, with one coming back from, who was it that scored for them? It was Almada, wasn't it? But a 5-1 win ends the season on a high, and we will head into the post-match interview. And who wins the title? I'm not scrolling down, so you'll have to wait and see. Also, we don't know who gets relegated either, because I can't remember the table. So you're lucky. We end on a high. I wish we could have beaten Spurs, but it might not have made a difference, to be honest. Did Blanchard's hat-trick surprise you? It was a pretty breathtaking display. It shows what he's capable of on his day. I just wish he had his days more often. He has plenty of contributions, so... Got the edge on him now. Yeah, attacking play is always a threat. I don't think we broke 100 goals. We might have done, honestly. I don't remember what our standings were before that. I think we're on 90 something, but I don't think we're on 95, which is what we would have had to be on. And yeah, we just kind of ran riot for the last game of the season, didn't we? If only we could have shown that against Spurs. I will take a 3rd place finish in this Premier League season. I am absolutely A-okay with it. Champions League, definitely. 4th place is just a possibility in terms of cup competitions as well. It could go the other way. But I'm absolutely ecstatic with 3rd place, and that will give us a treasure chest to work with next year. We'll advance a bit, and then we'll, as usual, go through all the competitions. Updates on these players in the academy. We've got Toma, who probably won't make it, but we'll keep him in there anyway. Morgan, who I think we're going to call up on loan. Again, these guys won't. Hansen as well, Ivan Hansen. Both decent players, but won't obviously make it to the other side. Kamalo as well, because they're still just youth players now. But what I do know is that they're good enough to play somewhere, so we'll loan them all out. Kamal doesn't have a potential tag. Morgan is showing great. I think this man's going to be an exciting prospect. Ivan Hansen. Of course, we've got the Asian free agents. We'll sell them probably at some point. Maybe loan that other one out that was actually quite decent. And we'll advance a bit further. We'll stop about here. And we'll take a look at everything. I think I just saw Dortmund win the Champions League. Serrano, 87 rated now. It's his potential. And that's fine. He can go to 88 on a different plan. That's fine. And we'll go through, obviously, everything as we do every time. The players going for the 2030 World Cup are as follows. As you can see, Bobby Hobbs and Thomas Bishop for Australia. Felix Chavez for Spain. Billy Bull for England. George Higgins for England, as well as Luca Carpenter and Jackson Barlow both getting called up. Achille Blanchard for France. Nicholas Nielsen for Denmark. Jesper Karlsson for Sweden. Both Douglas Moffat and Aidan Sutherland for Scotland. And then Ethan Roberts for Wales, along with Juan Carlos Serrano for Argentina. Now, taking a look at wrapping this up, I have got a very bad voice, as you know, so it might take a little longer than usual. If I suddenly mute myself, that's because I have to cough or try and fix my voice to be able to do this. But we will be going through everything as usual. There is your title race, and there are your title winners. Tottenham Hotspur take the title on the final day. I think Arsenal won, but Spurs got a point. Now, even if we had beaten Spurs, we'd have ended on 81, which would have given Arsenal the title. So either way, we weren't winning the Premier League. If we'd won all 4 today, then yes, we would have done it, but we didn't, so we didn't. But only 4 points off the top in the end. It's not the worst. But yeah, like I said, Spurs win the league, 82 points. Arsenal just 7 goals off on 82 points as well. We come in third on 78 points. Chelsea complete the top 4 on 77 points. Wolves get that Europa League spot after we defeated Newcastle. I think they lost on the final day as well, the Wolves. Oh yeah, because Arsenal beat them. But Newcastle finished 6th. Manchester United finished 7th. Manchester City finished 8th. It's a bit of a change in this Premier League season. Leicester City finished 9th, and Brighton complete the top half of the Premier League table. Continue to read down. Liverpool do escape relegation at the end, which is unfortunate, but also it was funny when they were in the relegation zone for a little bit. They come 11th. 12th for Southampton, 13th for Norwich, 14th for Nottingham Forest, 15th for Bournemouth, 16th for Burnley. Now, there was 4, I think, 4 teams involved in the relegation battle. Well, I say 4 teams involved. Luton are already down. It's between Brentford, Everton, and West Ham. So we'll see who got relegated. In 17th, Brentford. Brentford made the escape. Brentford got out. Brentford will survive another Premier League season. And going down are Everton, West Ham United. Get fucked. Beat us twice. Still couldn't make it out. Those stupid pricks. And then Luton, not with a record low points total because he beat somebody. Go on, Luton. 12 points. But they do go relegated as well, of course, by quite a long way. Take a look then at the FA Cup. Bear with me, guys. Like I said, my voice is going to go a bit. Manchester United defeat Manchester City in a Manchester derby in the FA Cup 2-1 there. We got knocked out in the round of 16 to Wolves on penalties. I do remember that. That was very upsetting. But sometimes it's the way it be. Sometimes it's the way it goes. You don't always get the rub of the green, as they say. Manchester United's road to the final was defeating Rotherham in the 3rd round, Blackburn in the 4th round, Liverpool in round of 16, Swansea in the quarterfinals, Newcastle in the semi-finals, en route to defeating Manchester City in the final. Carabao Cup was won by Wolves on penalties over Everton. They like the bloody penalties, don't they? And how did they get there? Did they play a 2nd round? They did. They would have played 1st round. They beat Aston Villa in the 2nd round. In the 3rd round, they defeated Wolves on they are Wolves. They defeated Arsenal on penalties. In the 4th round, that's where we went out to Leicester. They defeated Swansea. In the quarterfinals, they defeated Leicester. In the semi-finals, they defeated Liverpool 3-2 on aggregate. And then in the final, of course, they defeated Everton, who were relegated this year. In the UEFA Super Cup, that was won by Borussia Dortmund. Champions League winners, Borussia Dortmund defeat Europa League winners, Eintracht Frankfurt, 2-1 victory there. And in the Champions League, I believe it's back-to-backs for the yellow and black side of Germany. They're making their own rebuild. Fucking hell. They beat Milan 3-1 in the final. And their road to the final was coming top of their group alongside Rangers, Napoli, and Legia Warsaw. They defeated Girona 6-1. They defeated Liverpool 3-1 on aggregate. They defeated Roma 3-2 on aggregate. And then Borussia Dortmund then defeated Milan 3-1 in the final. As for the Europa League, that was won by Napoli, who, as we know, came 3rd in their Champions League group. In the preliminary round, they defeated Stuttgart 3-2. In the round of 16, they defeated Sevilla 3-2 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals, they defeated Ajax 3-2 on aggregate. In the semi-finals, they defeated Benfica 6-3 on aggregate, en route to defeating Juventus in the final. In an all-Italian Europa League final, 2-0. And in the Europa Conference League, it's Tottenham Hotspur that will get a trophy, a 2nd trophy, alongside their Premier League title. They beat Royal Antwerp 3-2 in the final of that. Unfortunately, Antwerp, of course, our feeder club for Mr. in Sutherland. Spurs topped their group to get through, of course. In the round of 16, they defeated Molde on penalties. It could have gone wrong there. They smashed Atalanta 6-2. They beat Nantes 4-1. And then they beat Royal Antwerp 3-2 in the final. And the World Cup hasn't started yet. But these are the groups: France, Belgium, Iceland, New Zealand, Italy, Czech Republic, China, Mexico, England, Croatia, Ireland, Australia, Brazil, Netherlands, Ghana, Finland, Portugal, Hungary, Morocco, and America, Germany, Sweden, Canada, and Wales, Spain, Denmark, Qatar, and Poland, and then Argentina, Norway, Austria, and Ukraine. I was reading those groups out, but what the group did Scotland actually get? Scotland aren't in. Well, that's the way it goes. I was wondering because, I mean, Sutherland and Moffat went out on international duty, so I thought, oh, they made it, but they didn't. Right, now my favourite part. I know other people might want to click off now, but I'm going to be going through every other league because I'm always intrigued. So this might hurt my voice a little bit, but we're in it for the long haul. This is how it looks in Argentina. They've only played 2 games so far this season, but Vélez Sarsfield sit top on 6 points, with Independiente, River Plate, Boca Juniors, Talleres, and Aldosivi in the top 6. And in the orange spots, I don't know how it works: Barracas Central, San Lorenzo, Patronato, Racing Club, Tigre, and Gimnasia. And then in the bottom 3 at the moment is Estudiantes, Rosario Central, and Central Cordoba. In the Australian A-League then, it's Adelaide United who win that, a point clear of Melbourne Victory on 53 points, who I don't know what the green lines mean. I'm guessing that's some continental competition? Who knows? Melbourne City, Wellington Phoenix, Perth Glory, and Western Sydney Wanderers complete the top 6. And I was about to go in the next league without checking the bottom 3. Western United, MacArthur FC, and Newcastle Jets are in the bottom there. Austrian Bundesliga then. It is RB Salzburg. I think that's into the season. They've gone undefeated. 13 points clear. Closest rivals LASK, Rapid Vienna, WSG Tirol, SCR Altac, and SK Sturm Graz complete the top 6 with the bottom 3. Ried, excuse me guys. Ried, Austria Vienna, and Hartberg, the bottom 3. These coughs like to sneak up on me. But anyway, the Belgian 1A Pro League, Club Brugge, 4 points clear at the top. Overall, Antwerp, they come in second. Genk and Anderlecht, the top 4. Antwerp loses Sutherland. It's really shown its effect. Although they did concede the least goals in the season as well, so maybe not as much as I thought it had. Bottom 3 is STWV, KV Ostende, and RFC Sarang. In the Chinese Football League, then the CSL, Tianjin JMT FC sit top. I don't know if the season's over, but they sit top at the moment. 32 points, 4 points clear of Changchun Yatai, Shandong Taishan in third, and Shanghai Shenhua in the top 4. And I'm assuming it hasn't been done yet. The bottom 3, Kangzhou FC, Meizhou Haka, and Henan SSLM FC are in there as well. The Danish Superliga, I don't know if this is done yet either. AGF sit top currently. All teams on, it's 3 teams on 38 points, but on goal difference it is AGF currently. Viborg in second, Randers in third, Nordsjælland, Copenhagen, and AAV get some kind of European football. In the bottom 3, Lyngby, Silkeborg, and AC Horsens. In League 2 then, Oxford United destroy League 2, so fair play to them. But Bradford City and Cambridge United go up automatically, with Port Vale, Crewe, Shrewsbury and Stockport all involved in playoff football. Now, who would be going down? Fucking hell, Charlton in 11. Who would be going down if there was a National League? Rochdale back down there as well. That's upset. Bolton nearly went out of the Football League. Fucking hell, Newport County and Stevenage would be out if there was a National League. But Bolton in 22nd. And Rochdale in 17th. They went up with us when we got promoted from League 2. All the way back when. In League 1 then, it was Peterborough who win that. They're fucking yo-yoers, aren't they? I tell you. QPR in second, go up with them automatically. Coventry, Cardiff, Wigan and Derby in the playoff spots. As we continue to read down, this is how the rest of the table looks. Any shocks? Millwall in League One's a bit of a shock. Maybe not like that shocking. In the relegation zone, Forest Green, Walsall, Swindon and Gillingham return to League Two. In the Championship, who's coming up to face us next year? Aston Villa make a rampant return back to the Premier League alongside Fulham, who come second. It'll be one of Leeds United, Crystal Palace, Watford or Bristol City that will advance to the Premier League. And as we read down, this is how the rest of the teams look. Any surprises? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. MK Dons back in the Championship. Maybe a bit of a surprise. But the relegation does Blackpool, Plymouth and Birmingham, which not really too surprising. In the Liga and Uber Eats then, it is PSG, 18 points clear. Closest rivals Marseille in the title race anyway. Maybe not in distance. They have destroyed it. Marseille, Stade Rennais, Monaco and Nice getting some kind of European football. And that top 5, Lyon just miss out. And as we continue to read down, the Son region at Toulouse only got up to 10th. And the relegation zone is Lorient, Metz, Alger and Clermont Foot. In the Ligue 2, it is Stade Brestois who will win that and will gain promotion to the top league in France, along with Paris FC, who come in second. Bordeaux and S8E10 will also be promoted. As we continue to read down, it is going to be a long way down, so we'll just scroll quickly. Rodez is number 18. Quevilly-Rouen is number 19, and the Nîmes Olympique are 20th. I don't understand why my stream keeps freezing, but it should be okay. Bundesliga then up next. RB Leipzig top that. They win the Bundesliga. And Borussia Dortmund, despite winning the Champions League, did not have a great time in the Bundesliga and not even getting European football. But they won the Champions League again, so they'll be in already. Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, Frankfurt, Mönchengladbach and Wolfsburg will get some kind of European football. It's the same usual suspects. Any surprises? I think who we're not seeing, I don't know, but Hamburg go down, Bochum go down, and Augsburg go into a relegation playoff. Augsburg will face Duisburg to get or to remain in the Bundesliga, but Schalke win Bundesliga 2 on goal difference, with Nuremberg going up alongside them. Fucking hell. You got to feel for Bielefeld a bit as well, because they stuck with them the whole way, but just 1 point off means they're not going to get involved, even though they're only 1 point off the league winners. Continuing to read down, this is how the rest of the league looks, and in the relegation zone is Wien, Wiesbaden, Erzgebirge, Aue, I don't know how you pronounce that, fucking hell, and Saarbrücken are in the relegation playoff. In the third league of Germany then, Freiburg 2 will go up automatically, Karlsruhe will go up second place, and Magdeburg will go into that relegation playoff. Continue to read down, this is how the rest of the table looks. And the relegation zone, well, not the relegation zone, but bottom 3 are SP, VGG, Beirut, Meppen and Verl. And then in the Indian Super League, then Kerala Blasters sit atop of that, 5 points clear of Mohan Bagan, Chennai and Bengaluru, top 4 in India as well. Continental football for all of them. The bottom 3 are Odisha, North East United and Jamshedpur. In Serie A then, it is going to be Napoli who win the league there. It's quite a low points total there, but I suppose it's quite a low points total in the Premier League as well. But yes, Napoli victorious in Serie A. Sassuolo come in second. Interesting that. Roma and Milan complete the top 4. Inter and Lazio get some type of European football. Juventus finished 7th. Any shocks here as well, potentially? Relegated, there's Genoa, Empoli, and Ascoli. Not really. Not really any shocks. Pain. Thought there might be some shocks somewhere. Sampdoria return to the Serie A alongside Cremonese, who come in second place. Lecce, Udinese, Pisa, Palermo, Brescia, and Venezia will go into playoffs. And the bottom 3 of Serie B is Perugia, Cosenza, and Regina. In the Eredivisie, it is won by AZ Alkmaar, 10 points clear of Feyenoord and Ajax, who will get continental football alongside PSV. Reading down, I don't think there's any shocks really, is there? Most of the big teams are up there. Bottom 3, Nijmegen, Fortuna Sittard, and SC Cambuur. In the Norwegian Eliteserien, it is Molde who are currently winning it. I believe they're halfway through the season. They're currently top, 3 points clear of Vålerenga Football and Rosenborg, who are also in a European spot. Continuing to read down, this is how the rest of the table looks. The bottom three as it stands at the moment are Ailsunds, Jerv, and HamKam Football. In the Polish Ekstraklasa, it is Lech Poznan that win the league once again. 11 points clear of closest contenders, Rakow. Lechia Gdansk getting that other European football place. This is how the rest of the league looks in Poland. Bottom three is Slask Wrocław, Warta Poznan, and Stal Mielec. Sorry if they pronounce wrong. In the Liga Portugal, it's Sporting that are victorious there. Interesting second place is Vitória get second, and then Famalicão as well up there in third. Benfica and Gil Vicente get some European football, but Braga and Porto both miss out. A bit of a shock there in Portugal. Chaves, Santa Clara, and Casapia are the bottom three. In the Irish Electricity Premier Division, it is Bohemian that will win that with 37 points. Shamrock Rovers and Dundalk will get some form of continental football, with the bottom three being the University of Dublin, Sligo Rovers, and St Pat's. In the K-League, bear with me, guys. Ulsan Hyundai topped that, 2 points clear of Suwon Samsung, Gangwon FC, FC Seoul, Jeju United, and Pohang Steelers get some kind of continental football. The bottom three, Suwon FC, Daegu FC, and Incheon United. In the Romanian Superliga then, it's Botoșani that go and win it. 7 points clear, closest rivals of FCSB, Rapid 1923, Ferrol Constanta, FCU 1948, and Univ Craiova get the top six in Romania. Cluj have fallen all the way down a bit in 10th place there. And the bottom three, Mioveni, Univ of Cluj, University I'm guessing of Cluj, and then Hermannstadt, who I always think for some reason are a German side. In the Saudi League, it is Al Hilal that will be victorious there. 9 points clear of closest rivals Al Ittihad, Al Tawur, Al Fateh, Etifak, and Al Rayed, and the top six there get some kind of continental football. Al Nassr without Ronaldo now, long without Ronaldo, all the way down in 9th, and the bottom three in Saudi Arabia, Al Veda, Al Batin, and Al Adala. The Cinch Premiership, the Scottish title is won by Rangers. We don't know how it went in the extra 5 games, of course, because they have that first phase, the top 6, and they have the first phase, which is the 33 games, and then they have the top 6 going against each other in the second phase, and the bottom 6 going against each other in the second phase. But I'm presuming Rangers will have won that anyway, as they were 7 points clear at this point. Celtic second, Aberdeen third. I think they all get some kind of continental football. I believe, if I remember correctly, Ross County would go down and St Mirren would go into a relegation playoff. But maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. Who knows? And the La Liga is won by Sevilla this season. 2 points clear of closest rivals Real Madrid, who scored over 100 goals but could not win the league. Atletico Madrid and Barcelona get Champions League. Villarreal and Osasuna, European football for them. Continue to read down. It is Getafe, Jesus Christ, Almeria, and Eibar that get relegated. Celta Vigo, 128 goals. They win the league by 16 points over closest rivals Las Palmas, Cadiz, Deportivo Alaves, Sporting, and Villarreal B are in the playoffs. I wonder if Villarreal B would play Villarreal A. I'm kind of hoping they get through the playoffs, just to see what happens. I guess we'll never know till the end of next season. But Burgos, Andorra, and Racing Club are the bottom three. In the Swedish league, it is AIK, BK Häcken, and Malmö FF in the top three. Continental football for them. And the bottom three is going to be... it's still going on, so it's not done yet. But Norrköping, Sundsvall, and Värnamo in the bottom three. The Credit Suisse Super League, Basel, 14 points clear, and they have won the league there, ahead of Young Boys and Zurich, who will get European football of some capacity. Bottom three is Lugano, Grasshopper Club, and Winter Thur. Take a look then. Turkish Super League. Galatasaray 6 points clear at the top. Fenerbahce, Trabzonspor, Başakşehir, and Demirspor. Get some kind of European football, I think. Yep, that is correct. And the bottom three, Ankara Gücü, Giresunspor, and another team that we won't see because I clicked the wrong thing. Ankara Gücü, Giresunspor, and Imranyaspor. And in the MLS, they're obviously still halfway through the season, but in the top 7 right now, I believe it goes into the playoffs. Real Salt Lake, New York Red Bulls, Orlando City, LA Galaxy, New York City FC, LAFC, and Austin FC all in there. That's how the rest of the league looks as we continue to read down. Bottom 3, Cincinnati, Colorado Rapids, and Columbus Crew. Intriguing. That's all the league's done. The more you know. Now, squad report time, I think, unless I'm forgetting. Nope, we've got to do the Premier League stats first, I guess. So, Premier League stats, then the Golden Boot in the end was won by Erling Haaland, of course it was. He gets 23 goals. And the top 5, Arsenal have Martinelli, Højlund with 19 for Manchester United, 19 for Tell as well for Wolves. And then Blanchard sneaks in 5th place with 18 goals for Hartlepool. Rodriguez still joint 6th to say he was injured since February. Is pretty good too. We love to see that. Assists from a lot of players in Hartlepool, but the top one was Blanchard with 14 assists in 37 appearances. But the top 5 is all Hartlepool, with Rodriguez getting 11 and Roberts, Serrano, and Carpenter in there getting 10 each. Wilson on 9 as well, and I don't think there's anyone else. Also had to check the rest of the goal scorers. Do we have any Hartlepool goal scorers in here aside from the 2 that we know? I don't think. Nah, Carlson didn't quite make it in. That's a shame. The clean sheets, Linus Horn with 12, Onana with 11, 10 for Edison for Spurs, Lafont with 8 for Arsenal, and 7 with Meslier getting those for Leicester. We got 5 with Nielsen. I believe we got 2 with Higgins. We did. We got 2 with Higgins. So I guess that's us. Before we go, obviously, we're doing a squad report, and then we'll be going into the next season. Let's check if there's any more transfers, just for me to check from our club. I don't care about the rest of them. Obviously, the free agents. This is just for when I do the Where Are They Now video. Make sure I've got everybody. None I've missed out here, is there? Also, we've got a loan for. White House, we've got a sale for. And then Zhu, Endo, and Chi brought in as free agents. So take a look then at the squad report for season 8. First of all, the best players. Blanchard made the most appearances with 48. Duncan was with 38. We've got a few with 35 as well. And even with his injury, Rodriguez still made 26 appearances. Goals, Blanchard and Rodriguez end up on the same amount ultimately. 18 each for both strikers, despite one not playing since February. Carlson with 12, 11 for Wilson, 11 for Serrano, 9 for Roberts, 9 for Carpenter as well. And his stats don't look that bad. I'm wondering, do we just keep him on? 6 for Hobbs, 5 for Shabalala out on loan at Bournemouth, 3 for Diop, which is mad. 2 for Bishop, 2 for Barlow, 2 for McGregor out on loan at Wolves, 2 for Maresca, 1 for Bull, 1 for Sutherland as well. In terms of assists, top assister was Blanchard with 15 assists. A lot of players on 11. Rodriguez with 11, Roberts with 11, Carpenter with 11, and Serrano as well on 11 assists. Duncan Wilson with 10, Jesper Carlson with 7, Malik Diop with 4, Thomas Bishop with 4 as well. Fernando Maresca, 3 assists. 2 for Sutherland and Hobbs. Miranda also on 2, as well as Barlow. Fair enough. On 1 each for Chavez. McGregor, who was out on loan at Wolves. Of course, Ike Martin and Douglas Moffat. who had most clean sheets, I'm assuming, when Blanchard played because he played the most games. No, Serrano. So play Serrano more next season. Right, got you. He gets 9 clean sheets. Right, so here we go then. The big squad report. I'm going to take a quick drink. I had to clear my throat before I do this because this is going to be a long read. And I will do my best not to die while doing it. So bear with me. Right, here we go then. The squad report. Noah Armstrong going up 2 to a 75. He's out on loan at Stuttgart. If I know the clubs, I'll say them. If I don't know the clubs, I'm not going to check them. So I'm not going to tell you. Louis Myers, part of that Schalke squad that won the second Bundesliga. He goes up 5 from a 69 to a 74. Wei Sheng-chi got up 1 from a 60 to a 61. George Higgins got up 3 from a 79 to an 82. Nicholas Nielsen going up 1 from an 83 to an 84. Mikhail Peterson, I can't remember who he loaned him out to. It looks like a Spanish club, Cadiz maybe. He went out on loan. He went up 10 from a 56 to a 66. Douglas Moffat went up 1 from an 83 to an 84. Aidan Sutherland went up 2 from an 88 to a 90. Sibello Nkosi, he got loaned out to Chindia, I believe. He's gone up from 5. Got 5 from 61 to a 66. Ike Martin has gone up 2 from an 84 to an 86. I didn't realise I'd give him that little game time. But I suppose I did rotate centre backs a lot. Joel Lowe, he's gone up 3 from a 59 to a 62. Billy Bull, gone up 1 from an 84 to an 85. Felix Chavez, gone up 1 from an 83 to an 84. Prince Ibrahim, gone up 1 from a 78 to a 79. Iago Flores, gone up 1 from an 80 to an 81. Aitor Miranda, gone up 3 from an 82 to an 85. Ivan Hansen, got up 4 from a 59 to a 63. Christopher Olsen got up 3 from a 61 to a 64. Malik Diop got up 1 from an 85 to an 86. Hu Zhu got up 1 from a 58 to a 59. Kento Endo at a 69 overall. Jasper Wheeler out on loan at AZ Alkmaar. He's got up 3 from a 70 to a 73. Fernando Moresca has gone up 1 from an 83 to an 84. Juan Carlos Serrano has gone up 1 from an 86 to an 87. Bobby Hobbs has gone up 1 from an 82 to an 83. Ayanda Nkosi out on loan. I don't remember where he went. I want to say Excelsior, but I don't think it is that. He's gone up 8 from 58 to 66. Reece McGregor out on loan at Wolves. Got plenty of game time, to be fair. He's gone up 3 from a 76 to a 79. Duncan Wilson goes up 4 from an 82 to an 86. It's good to see that he's recovered his career. Thomas Bishop goes up 1 from an 82 to an 83. Ethan Whitehouse goes up 4 for a 59 to a 63. Robert Blomqvist goes up 4 for a 58 to a 62. Victor Lindgren, this is one I'm really interested in. He's got up 5 from a 74 to a 79. Is there a way we can get him into the squad next year potentially? Sunguli Shabalala, he's got up 3 from an 83 to an 86. This is going to be a difficult one to decide on. Anton Johnson has gone up 4 from a 56 to a 60. Jackson Barlow has gone up 1, I think. Yeah, 1. I can't read. Why can't I read? It says on the screen. He's got 1 from an 85 to an 86. It might have been more, but he was injured, of course. Ethan Roberts has gone up 2 from a 90 to a 92. Carlos Rodriguez has remained at a 92. Again, maybe could have gone up further, but with injury, that's not possible. Aidan Morgan has gone up 5 from a 58 to a 63. Pozzo Camalo has gone up 5 from a 53 to 58. Achille Blanchard has gone up 2 from an 89 to a 91. Luca Carpenter has gone up 4 from an 83 to an 87. Is there a way we can rescue him? Perhaps. And Jesper Karlsson has gone up 2 from a 78 to an 80. Good growth all around, and I'm very happy with this season. Ultimately, I know it didn't look great because we were going to possibly get the Premier League, and we didn't. But on the flip side of it, Champions League next year, right? So we can't look all doom and gloom. Taking a look at objectives, we did most of them. I think the only one we didn't do is the FA Cup and the Youth Academy one. We didn't do the Youth Academy one, like I said. Get 7 games without defeating home matches this season. We did that. Sign a 3 player that was born in Asia. We made sure we did that just in case of manager rating collapsing. We've done within 2 seasons. Increase your club worth by 20% for player sales and competition prize money rewards. We've done that. Domestic success, we got that Champions League place, but we didn't win the FA Cup. And then continental success, we had none. So, we did well. I think we've completed what we wanted to do this season as well. And chatting news before we go into next season with some transfer things potentially. Tottenham Hotspur, Europa Conference League winners. We know that. Hartlepool have to settle for being Europa Conference League runners up following a sensational performance from Tottenham Hotspur in the final. So I'm going to have a 3-2 win. I can't read apparently. Napoli overcame bitter rivals Juventus 2-0 in the fierce contest that always threatened to boil over. That was the Europa League final, and Napoli were Europa League winners. The final player of the month has got Berardi for Brentford, Sam Maximan for Newcastle United, Martinelli for Arsenal, and Højlund from Manchester United, which was obviously won by Gabriel Martinelli. And then Borussia Dortmund, of course, the Champions League winners. Olympia Stadion played host to an astonishingly powerful display from Borussia Dortmund, who emerged victorious over Milan with a 3-1 win and saw Bellingham lead the celebrations after the final whistle. The fans of Dortmund are getting ready to give the squad of heroes welcome home as their following journey to the climax of the tournament was rewarded with more silverware to find room for in the club's trophy cabinet. Yesterday's thrilling performance saw Borussia Dortmund make it 3 triumphs racked up in Champions League finals, including back-to-back, by the way. Player of the tournament, Alvaro got player of the tournament for the Champions League. Player of the tournament announced for the Conference League was Franco. Of course, Blanchard hits hat-trick in Hartlepool win. Blanchard scored a thrilling hat-trick to end the season and to overwhelm a woeful Newcastle United in Hartlepool United's 5-1 win. A couple of players surplus, of course. We're going to loan them out and see what we can do with them. And I believe that is everything announced. Obviously, the World Cup squads from each country being announced. And I believe that's us for Season 8. So let's see what the board have to say as we move into Season 9. We will keep our job. But what are we going to be doing next year? That's the question. So, third place in the Premier League. Not too bad. We got a Champions League spot. 5th round in the FA Cup. I wish we could have won it, but we didn't, unfortunately. 4th round in the Carabao Cup as well, unfortunately, not winning that. And then we didn't really do much in the pre-season tournament, but that's not a big deal. So, to end the season, let's see what the board have to say. Now that the season has come to an end, the Hartlepool board have met to review our progress as a club on and off the pitch. While we weren't able to achieve all of our objectives on the playing side, we believe that the team delivered a satisfactory performance overall. We hope to do even better next year and believe that you're the right person to take us forward, and we look forward to working with you again next season. We keep our job, and we head into Season 9. I don't know when this will come around. I'm still not fully well, but I will try and do it soon. We enter into Season 9, and I'm intrigued. Taking a sweet time. Entrance. I'm guessing this is the free agents we signed last year. They're finally coming in. Fairs. Right, I guess we'll just go into the biggest one. The most money on the line. But that is where we're going to end it. In fact, actually, that's not where we're going to end it. Because we're going to upgrade even further. We're a Champions League team now. We're going to go to the next level of stadium. But which one? I think we're going to go for the Hanguk. And we're going to change the pitch up a little bit. Go with spirograph to confuse myself and our opponents. The lines will go blue now, and we'll go for a fern green. And the stands ready to go, I think. Just double check. Yep, we'll keep that as we head into season 9. Now let's see. We're gonna advance. In fact, actually, we're gonna advance a day, and we're gonna see what happens. I pressed the top simulation just for reference. Right, that is where we're at. So, season 9 is where we go next. Transfer budget, we've got 170 million. We might be alright then, but for what I want to do. Malik Diop transfer offer from Leverkusen. It's going to be immediately declined. I respect the effort though. And a swap deal for Nicholas Nielsen. Initially, for now, will be declined until I know what I'm doing. Although Gyökeres is not someone we're interested in bringing in. But White House departing. We've got Christopher Olsen leaving on loan as well. And plenty to do for season 9. Now, I'll go through all this off screen, but has anyone gained any potential? Rodriguez could grow. Blanchard could grow further. That's what I mean, like, some of these players could still grow further. I think I want to work on his acceleration a bit, you know. He'll get to 92. Carpenter will continue to grow. I don't know if he still has potential to be special. I guess we don't know because he's now 22. He still has room to grow. I don't know what his potential is going to be now, but he surely can't still be as high as it was. I guess we'll see. He's such a talent, though. I really want to keep him, but I guess we'll discuss it at a later date. The amount of money we could get for him on the flip side is very good, so it's gonna have to be discussed. Serrano can still grow. Shabalala's back. He can still grow as well. Do we want to risk him? We'll obviously see pre-season as well. We're not going to sell him on until after pre-season. Duncan Wilson, more potential. Probably will only got to an 87, but we'll keep him on that wide playmaker. No, the defender's getting more potential, unfortunately. Higgins still has some. McGregor, potential as well. I don't know what his potential tag is going to be. If he's an exciting prospect, he might stick around. Victor Lindgren, someone I kind of want to keep around as well, you know. I'm wondering, though. I know he's got the stats better to be a winger, but would he work better at a cam of 67 weeks? No, he'd have to be a winger. Right. Armstrong as well, he's back. I know I said I sort all this off screen, but I'm sorting it all on screen now. I've not got many to do, to be honest. I'm not gonna list anyone just yet, by the way. I'm gonna think about it. Let's see where we go from there. Peterson, he's someone I want to see how we could get this season. Obviously, we check potential tags, check contracts as well. But I don't think anyone should be expired. I think I've done them all. But maybe an increase in money now that we've got an increase in circumstance going into the Champions League might be on the cards. So I guess we'll see. Financially, contracts, Lindgren's probably the next one. But we'll sort that next time. What's the potentials looking like? In fact, actually, we'll sort that now because I can't see Lindgren's potential without sorting his contract out. Try and get these on the highest amount of years as he can, and he wants 5.8k in the appearance bonus. We'll take out the appearance bonus. He can move up the number a bit. 5.8, fair enough. 5.8, fair enough. 5.8 fair enough. 5.8, 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 fa If he's upset with his contract, I don't know what to tell you. It's what he asked for. Anyway, he's upset with his contract, of course he is. What we say potential-wise then? Any of these showing great potential, exciting prospect for Higgins. I don't see it. Showing great potential for Myers, one of the world's best for Sutherland. Showing great potential for Peterson or Peterson. Chavez still showing great as well. Sabello showing great. Ike Martin, exciting prospect. Hansen loan listed, but I think we saw that he was an exciting prospect. In fact, quickly, let's just double check. Yeah, exciting prospect. Miranda showing great. He's at his top. A lot of these players are at their peak now. And we're gonna obviously we'll just sell these free agents that we brought in just for the objective. And before we go, we'll check the objectives for season 9, and I think I know what they're gonna be. Win the treble, probably, or at least go far in the Champions League. Wheeler, exciting prospect. Love to see him come to fruition, but it's probably too late. Maresca showing great, but he's already hit his potential. Ngosi as well. McGregor showing great. It's a difficult one. Blomqvist transfer listed. Lindgren's an exciting prospect. Barlow, I don't think he has any more growth. Did he have an extra spot to grow? Has he peaked at 86? He's peaked at 86, which honestly is better than what he should be. Roberts. Shabalala can go a bit further. It's interesting. Kamalo and Morgan. We don't know Kamalo's, but he was like 82 to 88, so showing great probably. And Morgan as well was showing great. Carpenter still there. Carlson as well. Right. Still not got Rodriguez for another 3 months. So I think the smart money would be to bring in a striker anyway. And honestly, I want to keep Carpenter, but we'll have a discussion on some of these players, who's staying, who's going, and I'll figure it out next time. On the community tab on YouTube, I'm thinking of putting images on there, and you guys can put your decisions on who should stay, who should go. Or maybe put some polls on there, perhaps. I don't know, but anyway, what I do know is that that is going to be it for today. As we head into season 9, let's see what the board want then. One of the stupid fucking signing things again. Sign 3 players born in North America. Might have to do that if the other things are too difficult. Youth development. Within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from the youth academy signed the first season, play at least 50% of the games in the next season. I'm going to tell you firsthand, probably not, mate. Brand exposure, get 3 wins in cup matches and sign 3 players born in North America. Probably doable, depending on who we draw. Within the same season, signing 3 crucial players and make a profit of 129 million. I'll give it a try. Domestic success. They won't win the Premier League. They won't win the FA Cup. And they want me to win the Champions League. So it is a treble that the board are asking for. So we've been given a war chest. And we've got the names. We just need to figure out what names we're going to go for out of this list. As well as, I will be looking at, I think we are going to go for Taha Ali, just for reference, just as an option, because he looks phenomenal. But also, we'll be looking at different, whatchamacallits, my brain isn't working, free agents, see if there's anything else that's spawned that could be useful for our season. So this is kind of the shortlist just now. We won't sign most of these now. Some of these actually need clearing out to make space for the where are they now when we do it. But some of them we're going to sign. We'll maybe sign some players just to spite other clubs. Like, for example, get De Oliveira just to spite Spurs. We could get Prieto. I'm between Prieto and Taha Ali, but A, Prieto costs a lot more, and B, he's not for sale. Devoe could come in, although he's too important to the club. Varizniak, obviously way beyond us now, the Lewandowski region. Nezovic, do we want him to make a return? I'd say no, to be honest. I'm happy with Serrano. But I'll have a look around and see what else we've got on lists as well. We're going to have to go for top tier talent, though. What I reckon we need, and I'm just going to say it out now, we definitely need a better goalkeeper than Nielsen. We need a better backup right back than Flores. We need maybe another centre back. I'm actually happy. I like the centre backs we've got, but again, we can't go off of likes. We need to go off what we need, and maybe a better centre back. One of Ibrahim or Chavez will probably excuse me. His fucking cough's just come out of nowhere, man. Anyway, as I was saying, one of Ibrahim or Chavez will exit. Probably Ibrahim, unfortunately, but he's the fastest defender as well, so I don't know. DM, do I want to trust Maresca? I think we maybe need to upgrade there, perhaps. Definitely an upgrade to a backup cam. Serrano is fine. We need a right winger that's not Barlow or Shabalala. I think I'm going to move them both on. Carlson stays, obviously. It'll be Rodriguez Blanchard when it comes around. Carpenter, I think I'm going to overrule you lot. I'm going to keep him. Or at least give him till January. I don't know yet. Wilson obviously will stay. Do we want? I think we need a backup backup left wing, I should say, as well. So what we need: another goalkeeper, another right back, another centre back, another DM option, another attacking mid option. Basically, it's all backup that we need. I'm happy with this starter team. Just reference: this would be the starter team. And I know Rodriguez is injured, but I'm gonna whack him in there as well. This is the starter team. We've got plenty of options as well in the reserves, but I think we're gonna probably sell a lot of that. But that is gonna be the starter team that we start with at the very least. Lowest rated in there is 85, which is mad. So we just need depth really, and I will be looking for depth actively. The fact that Taha Ali could come in and be a backup 88 rated is mad. I think we're going to probably secure his signing first. Favre was what I was thinking of on the basis that we were going to get rid of Carpenter, but now I don't know. I guess. Konstantin Gross might be the one to bring in for that backup cam role. And centre mid / CDM. Schumacher could be the one there. In terms of a left wing option, it could be Diogo Santos. He'd have to fight. It'd be a fight between him and Wilson for that spot, actually. The goalkeeper is looking very likely to be Danny Munoz as well. Kramer I was thinking of bringing in, but might be too broken. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find someone else. Right back, we'll have to hunt for. There's a few we'll have to hunt for, but we've got quite a few players on this list right here that I'm happy to bring in right now. I'm not going to do them right now, but when the day comes around, we'll see what happens there. But anyway, I'm just going to check De Oliveira quickly. He's quite fast. I wonder if we bring him in from Spurs, but I don't know if we want to leave the Premier League champions. It'll take a pretty penny, I think, to get his signature. But there's a lot of players I'd like to get off this list. And there's a couple that I will go for, with the main ones probably being Gross, Schumacher, and Taha Ali. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up another episode of the Hartlepool United Career Mode. We've finished Season 8. We're going to go into Season 9 with all guns blazing. We need to win the treble. Can we do it? That's the question. The answer, hopefully, will be yes. But I guess we'll see as we come around. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Hartlepool United Career Mode. And I will see you as soon as I can for Season 9. Take care and peace.